Hello and welcome back to Alice Talks Football, and we are now live for Manchester United versus Granada watch along. I'm super excited for this game. I will share my screen in a second and talk about the lineup. I will get into the live chats and reply to you all in a second, but I want you to put your score predictions in the lineup down below. I'm going to turn my volume down a little bit so you can't hear that over me. But if there's any problems with my camera or mic during stream, let me know. But make sure you hit that like button, subscribe down below, and share the screen. Now, someone's already commented, Donny is hated by Ollie. It's so obvious. He's an obvious player Ollie never wanted. I think it's Ollie trying to prove a point to the board. I feel for Donny. He's a class player. He should have never come. Says Man United, let's go. And I was going to talk about the lineup and Donny van der Beek. I'm very, very upset that Donny van der Beek hasn't started, because if he doesn't start this game, when's he going to start for the rest of the season? I think Donny definitely deserves to start in there over Matic, and I think all us Man United fans would love to see Donny in the pivot or Donny and Bruno together. So I think, yeah, we will get into the lineup. We'll get the lineup on my screen. But for all you joining, please put your comments down below. I will address all of my live comments. Get your thoughts in, get your score predictions in, and we will actually share my screen and we'll get into the lineup. But everybody, please hit that like button. As always, I always go to try and get 100 likes on my live watch along. So let me just share that with you there, guys. But I'm going to just get through a few live comments, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on the team. But obviously, yeah, the first thing that sticks out is my disappointment that Donny isn't starting. Should be Donny instead of Fred. You know what? Fred's obviously going to play versus Burnley. You know, there's McTominay's out. You're thinking, oh, this is Donny's chance. He can't go with McFred. It gives Matic a go. I just think Matic has played so many awful games this season. Fred's played a few awful games, but McTominay's had a handful of awful games, and Donny can't get a start. And I think we all want to see Donny and Bruno on the same pitch. I think Matic, Donny, Bruno would have been nice to see. Pogba shipped out on the left again. I would have actually rather seen Pogba central or maybe Ahmed right. Like if I was Ollie, I'd either move Pogba central and it'd be Pogba, Fred, Bruno in the midfield and put Ahmed on, give Ahmed a go. Or I would have took Matic or Fred off and put Donny, and that's what I would have done if I was only going to Solskjaer. But yeah, this guy says, Alice, hope you're doing good. Donny's not starting. I am doing good. Hopefully I'll be doing good after the stream, but you never know with Man United. But I think we should win. Everybody, please hit that like button and get your score predictions down below. Let's have a look at the starting lineup. Let me give you my thoughts on the starting lineup. Oh, fuck, I didn't do it. No. I've got Spurs United at the bottom. What an idiot. I've just realised. Wait, we need to get rid of that. Sorry. I just realised I just had the Spurs United banner right at the bottom of my thing, because I'd obviously just been a bit of an idiot and forgot to change it. But we'll do that until I actually put the right banner at the bottom. But let me get into the lineup. So they are seeing it as almost like a diamond. I think it's going to be a 4-2-3-1 with Pogba on the left. But according to SofaScore, it's Greenwood and Cavani up top, split strikers as a duo, which will be interesting. I think Greenwood will play on the right, Pogba will play on the left, Cavani will be up top. Bruno in the cam. Got Fred, Matic and Pogba as their midfield three. Now, I mean, this could work in sense of a diamond, but I think it'll be Fred and Matic in the pivot and Pogba out wide. The thing is, I don't like Fred and Matic together. I'd rather see McFred than Fred and Matic, because at least McTominay can provide something going forward. Fred and Matic offer nothing in the final third. McTominay offers a good shot. Fred and Matic, I just do not like seeing them. They do not play well together. Matic is slow and he's a CDM, and Fred's better as a CDM. I would have loved to see Matic and Donny or Fred and Donny. I'm very, very disappointed with that. Back line, Lindelof and Tuanzebe, guys. How are you feeling about that? How are you feeling about Lindelof and Tuanzebe? Let me know in the live chat. I think we all knew they were going to play. How are we feeling about Lindelof and Tuanzebe? Because you know what? I think it'll be a good partnership. I think it'll work. And hopefully that doesn't bite me in the arse come the end of the stream and they have an absolute shocking game. But I think Lindelof and Tuanzebe will be a good centre-back partnership, because Tuanzebe has that pace. Lindelof's only flaw, is his heading, but his second flaw is his pace. And I don't think we have to worry about the ball in behind so much. Not that they're quick, but I think Lindelof and Tuanzebe will work. We saw the last time Lindelof and Tuanzebe played together as centre-backs was versus PSG, versus Mbappe and Neymar. And the only time we only conceded because Martial scored an own goal. So I really hope Axel Tuanzebe has a good game. I really, really hope Axel Tuanzebe has a good game. I feel a bit bad for him. He pockets Mbappe and Neymar. He comes on as a sub and a few games later makes a mistake, never gets a chance. Axel Tuanzebe and Donny van de Beek are two players that I think haven't been given enough chances this season. So I'm really glad Axel Tuanzebe started, and I think he'll work with Lindelof because he's got pace. Tuanzebe played with Baye at the back versus Everton, in the Carabao Cup, and that was one of the best games we've seen Man United do all season. So let me know, get your thoughts down below. Sarah says diamond. What now? SofaScore says it's going to be a diamond formation, but I think it'll be a 4-2-3-1 with Pogba on the left, Greenwood on the right, Cavani up top. But yeah, we're looking at Axel Tuanzebe and Lindelof. I think it'll be interesting to see, but I'm not worried about them. I think it will work. Tellers at left back. We saw him put some brilliant crosses in the first leg. Defensively, he's not the best, but going forward, he can provide us with goals. I think we only need to be worried if we go a goal down quite early on, put some pressure on us. The only thing with Man United is, if we sit really deep and invite too much pressure, we do often bottle it. Like Leipzig, all we have to do is win or draw. We played 5 at the back, 2 CDMs, and conceded 3 goals because sometimes you sit back so much, you invite so much pressure. And I hope Man United don't do that. I hope, because with players like Tellez and having the pace at the back, we play a high line, and we actually just, rather than going Jose Mourinho and defending a 2-0 lead, I'd rather Man United actually go, oh, you know what, let's go score some goals. Let's go extend our lead. And I think Tellez is the type of player that can do that because I think he's got, one of the best deliveries of the ball in football. And at right back, Wan-Bissaka, like positionally, he's been a bit off this season, but I'm pretty sure he'll deal with Dennis, Darwin, much as, yeah. I mean, look, we'll look at their line. They got Roberto Soldado, the Spurs flop leading the line. The Kennedy guy actually looked all right, to be fair to him, I thought, in the first leg. They've got Jesus Valero, who used to play at Wolves. I think he was a Barca or Real Madrid player as well, weirdly enough. But they've got the worst defensive line in La Liga. And we got Greenwood, Fernandes, Cavani and Pogba. So I hope Man United don't play defensive. Worst defensive line in La Liga versus Greenwood, Cavani, Bruno and Pogba. I hope we don't play defensive and invite pressure and defend this lead and go all Mourinho, because we actually play worse when we go all Mourinho defensive style. I actually hope we go, let's try and make it 2-0 at half-time. So we go in at half-time with a 4-0 lead, maybe gives Donny some minutes, Hopefully we won't have to take Rashford off the bench and absolutely bottle it. But get your live chats down below. I am going to read out some of your live chats. But this guy says, come on, I hope Axel has a good game. I completely agree with you. I really want to see Axel Tuanzebe just have a good game. I love the guy. He hasn't enough chances, but he pocketed Neymar and Mbappe. If Axel Tuanzebe can pocket Neymar and Mbappe, you can trust him in a game like this. And obviously, Ollie had to play him. I mean, he could have played Phil Jones. That could have been worse. No, he probably couldn't have. Nah. I'm glad Axel's playing. Only downside is I would like to see either Donny or Ahmad. As I said right at the start, I said I'd like to see maybe Ahmad play on the right or the left, and then move Pogba central and drop Matic and have Pogba, Fred, Bruno. Or I'd like to see Fred dropped for Donny and giving Donny a go with Matic. But yeah, guys, get your score predictions down below, and as always, hit that like button. I always want to hit 100 likes on my live streams. If you haven't hit the like button, hit that down below. We've got 6-7 minutes to kick off. So yeah, Kennedy is also a former Chelsea player, as Baron said in live chat. What age is Soldado? About 70. I was thinking that. Let me actually, I'm going to Google Soldado. Soldado. How old is Roberto Soldado? He must be bloody old, isn't he? He's old. He is 35. Guy's going to be 36 in May, so I don't think Soldado will beat Lindelof for pace, which is a good thing. But we've got Tuanzebe at the back, so we won't have to worry about pace too much. But it would be classic United. Steve saying 2-1 to Manchester United. I predicted 2-1 to Manchester United because, look, we could easily win this game 4-5-0. But whenever you look at a game and you think United are going to breeze through this, it's going to be an easy 4-0, we make it hard for us. So I predicted 2-1 to United, but it could be a 4-0. We could lose, we could win, but I doubt we'll bottle it. But yeah, I'm glad Phil Jones isn't playing them. This guy says, I think there's going to smash it. Got a good feeling about this. I hope you're right. I say, but yeah, 4-0 United. Let's go. That's what you're going with. If Man U score first, Granada needs 3. Yes, Steve, you're correct with that. Will Granada score 3 goals at Old Trafford? Even with Tellez, Lindelof, Axel Tuanzebe, I think no. You know what? I do think, we conceded 3 goals to Leipzig, but Leipzig are a better team. Granada were better than us in the first leg. Granada were better than Manchester United in the first leg, but I never thought Granada looked like scoring. Yes, they were better than us in the first leg, but I never looked at that first leg and went, oh, I think Granada are going to score, because they didn't really do much. And I just think a team that had a few chances in the first leg but never looked like scoring, I would just be very shocked if they came in the second leg and actually scored a goal. I just can't see it happening, and they have to score 3. I mean, I was wrong. We all thought Spurs couldn't bottle it to Wolfsberger, and they did, which I think is quite funny. Let's hope we don't do Spurs, but for me, I think with how strong the lineup is, bear in mind, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is playing a very, very strong lineup. With how strong the Manchester United lineup is, and how we got a 2-0 lead, we're at Old Trafford. They aren't that good of a team, worst defensive record in La Liga, not in great form. I don't think we will bottle this. I think we could make it hard for ourselves and go 1-0 down at half time, but then win 2-1 and 4-1 on aggregate, because it would be classic Man United. But if we bottle this, you're getting a rage reaction. If you're not subscribed, you should subscribe, because if we bottle this, you're getting a rage reaction. But it's 5 minutes to kick off. Obviously, you've got Roma Ajax, so we'll keep an eye. Everybody in the live chat, obviously, I won't be watching the other games, but please update me on the Roma Ajax score, the Arsenal score. Will Arsenal become Banter FC again? I think that's all we want to see. But yeah, everybody get your score predictions down below. Hit that like button. Who would you rather play, actually? Let me know in the comments. Who would you rather play, Roma or Ajax? Because I'm like, Ajax would give us more of a game, and I think Ajax would be a better game to watch because they play really good, intelligent football and stuff. And when teams play good football, intelligent football, they leave gaps in behind, so we don't have to worry about breaking them down. We could score a few goals, but then Ajax, on the other hand, could outplay us and knock us out. But then I think Roma are going to sit back deep and defending. It'd be a classic Chris Smalling header to knock us out. I think I'd rather have Ajax, even though I think Ajax are a better footballing team. I just feel like Roma are a team that could frustrate us, sit back, and we bottle it too. But what I'm so glad about this semi-final is it is over 2 legs. And the thing with United is we'll bottle the first leg, we'll smash the second leg. We're very much like, we'll bottle the first half, we'll smash the second half. And we know that, say we lost the first leg, say we played Roma in the first leg, say we beat Granada and play Roma in the first leg and we bottle it, we're very much good at comebacks. So I'm really glad it's over 2 legs. But who would you rather have? People saying Ajax. I think Ajax would be a better game to watch. I think Ajax would give us more of a game, but I think there'd be a better game than watch. I think Roma could frustrate us and win, but I think Ajax would be a good game to watch. They say Roma has a good home record in Europe. They do. Roma are a good team. They've got a lot of Ajax players as well. Sorry if I've missed a few chats. I will try and scroll up. But Baron says, Alice, who do you think is a better tactician, Lampard or Ollie? Well, Ollie's in the job, so I'll have to go with Ollie, won't you? Looks, people send us that Roma go through. Alice, would a prime United side with Ronaldo beat the current City team to the title? Yeah, I think they would. I don't think the City team is that good, We could have beaten 3-0. I just think they've got so many players that they can rotate every week, so they just don't get tired. Honestly, my stream might be like 1 minute behind, just because there's always a late delay on YouTube, and because I watch on the app, there's about 40-second delay on there. But if I've missed any of your comments, just put them down below once again, because I think I've missed a few while I was going on. But Tuanzebe and Lindelof, wonder how this will go around. Tuanzebe and Lindelof played together versus PSG. Yes, we played 5 at the back with Luke Shaw, Tellers, Tuanzebe, Lindelof, and Wan-Bissaka. But Tuanzebe has got pace. Lindelof, I think, is a good player. I think Lindelof is a good player. I just don't think he works with Maguire. I think Lindelof and Tuanzebe will work. I said this a month ago. I think they'll be a great partnership. And today I could be proved wrong. Today I could be proved right. But I think Lindelof and Tuanzebe will work as a partnership. I think maybe corners will be a little bit weaker. Maybe that's why Matic is playing and you've got Pogba in there for the physical aspect. But, Tuanzebe will want to prove himself. And I think Lindelof, there's a lot of times where I think Lindelof's better than Maguire. I think Maguire's our first choice centre back. There's a lot of games where I think Lindelof's been better than Maguire. People saying Ajax. Tellers put them crosses into Cavani. Yeah, Tellers' crossing is insane. Cavani's head is insane. The thing is with us, even if we don't break them down, one good Tellers cross to Cavani, and that's 1-0 United. You've got to think Tellers, Cavani, great. Our home form is okay. Yeah, we are better away. This game, but the thing about this is Granada have got to come and attack us and leave space in behind. We're good at counter-attacking. They've got one of the worst defences in La Liga. I think it could be a game where we concede early, make it hard, invite too much pressure, and it's a boring game. Or it could be a game where we just go with ease, and at half-time we can rest a few players. But hello to everybody joining the stream. We're 1 minute to kick off. Please hit that like button so we can hit 100 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit it down below. Remember, I reply to a lot of my live chats, so get them down below. I'll commentate the game. I'll react to the game. So subscribe, like, and share. Can't stand City and Pep. I don't have an issue with Pep, but City just buy and buy and buy and buy and buy, and I do not want them to win the Champions League. Come on, PSG and Mbappe and Neymar, do your shit in the next week. Do your shit. But I think Bayern was the best chance of getting City knocked out, and they got knocked out. Baron says, why is always Man United who ended Man City's winning run? Yeah, we'll imagine if we were in the Champions League, because we beat them for like PSG and we were playing City in the semi-finals and we knocked them out. How good would that feel? But we're not in the Champions League. We're in the bloody Europa League. I know, we're in the Europa League. But you know what? Do you know what's really good about being in the Europa League? Is Arsenal fans bantered us about being in the Europa League. But Arsenal fans, your only chance of playing in Europe next season if you win the Europa League. we're the hardest team to beat in the Europa League, so you've got to beat us if you want to win the Europa League. Well, they might not, but if Granada beat us, they might not. But yeah, got 1 minute to kick off. I'm concerned and confused about the Donny situation. I'm literally baffled. I talked about the Donny Standerbeek situation. It's a joke that he's not starting. Ollie, I like Ollie, but my one criticism is he's not giving players enough chances. I don't know what's going on with Van der Beek, but he deserves more game time because I think he's a better player than McTominay. I think he's a better player than Matic. I think he's a better player than Fred. Yeah, we've already played Chelsea twice. We won't play them again this season. Fred, hat-trick hero, that would be funny. But yeah, everybody, the game is about to kick off. They're just showing the lineup, so get your predictions down below. And as always, please hit that like button. Sar says, I think the UCL will be brought this time either by PSG or City. I think whoever wins that game is likely to win it because that's like the favourites. I do fancy Chelsea as underdogs. I feel like Chelsea could just repeat what they did last time, not finish in the top four, but get the Champions League. I do see Chelsea doing something. Steve says PSG, Man City, two clubs that want to win it. It'll be interesting to win the Champions League. Can PSG win? They did beat Bayern. Yeah, they were really good against Bayern in the second leg. I think, you know, I think John Stones and Diaz overrated defensive partnership. I think they get tested, like because you got tested versus Man United, almost shipped through. I think Mbappe and Neymar, if they test them, will cause them problems. I'm assuming you will support us in the FA Cup semis. Yeah, we don't want City winning the treble, so I'm basically a Chelsea fan when it comes to other cup competitions at the moment. Well, Arsenal always beat us. They do, they do. Arteta has this thing over Ollie. Phantom's prediction is 1-0. And hello, Alice, do you have any tips for growing a football channel? I just think upload consistent content. Try and upload content on a consistent basis. Maybe try something different. Try and get your thumbnails to stick out. But yeah, the game has just started. I will be reading some of you guys' live chats. But what I want to do is I'm going to just share my screen with you. Well, I'm going to get my timer up on the thing because obviously it's kickoff. I already a foul or something. I don't know what's happened. But yeah, banners. Where am I? Here we are. I'm just going to get the timer up so it's easier for you guys to see because I think most of you prefer it with a little bit of a timer up there. So let me get to the right Chrome tab. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we're 30 seconds in. I could be a minute behind on your screen, so I'm really sorry if that is the case, but hopefully it won't be. But you never know. But everybody, get your thoughts in the live chat. Get your predictions down below, as always. I think we will win this, but you know what? I hope we win it with ease and we thrash them. But it wouldn't surprise me if United made it hard. And I don't think that's a foul by Tuanzebe. They've already got a bit of a free kick. It kind of backs in, soft. For me, that's soft. But they've already got a free kick, which is a little bit annoying. But hopefully, United don't bottle this. All we're asking for United is to just not do a Spurs. But Ollie's put such a long lineup up that there's no excuse. Like, I wouldn't blame Ollie if we lost because I'd just be like, this lineup is far capable of doing better. But hopefully we don't do anything stupid from the start. Number 19 whips in a good ball clear. They're going to attack us. If they get an early goal, it's game on. But hopefully not. Greenwood on the ball. He's just keeping possession. He's still got... What are you doing, Greenwood? What are you doing? Oh, he wants it, but no, he doesn't. Number 26 on the ball. I think that's Kennedy. Oh, I am a little bit concerned. He puts in a good Rabona. Lindelof clears. We don't want to concede an early goal because then it makes us a bit shaky. But we shouldn't. But sorry, let me get into some of you guys' live chats while my mouse is broke. One sec. While we do that, someone's saying 4-0 United. Please, I hope you're right. I would love to see us score some goals. Steve says, let's hope all the games are really good as Man United game, especially Arsenal. David Moore, I don't know what you said. I've missed a few chats. Phantom says Ollie loves a draw. Ty, you know he does. Thing is, one thing we know about Ollie is he doesn't like a semi because he does lose them all. So it'd be classic Man United to go out in the semis. I noticed, Man, you prefer to see City win the league than Liverpool. Yeah, we prefer City to win the league than Liverpool, but we prefer Liverpool to win the Champions League because City's never won a Champions League. So if we had to pick between City and Liverpool to win the Premier League, I'd pick City. But when it comes to Champions League, I'll pick Liverpool. I mean, I want Chelsea to win the Champions League. You know, I want Chelsea to win the Champions League. And I want Chelsea to beat City in the semis of the FA Cup. But Bruno Fernandes is on the ball. Bruno gets it back to Fred. Could Fred pop up with a goal? Fred bantered Tottenham by scoring the other day. Matic is on the ball. We have over 3 minutes played. Tellez gets it to... Who the hell is that? Pogba. Pogba out on the left again, guys. Let me know in the live chat. What do you think about Pogba on the left? Do you prefer him centre or do you prefer him on the left? Some people prefer him on the left. Personally, I prefer him centre because I think he's more involved in the game. But a lot of people prefer Pogba on the left. Manchester United have a throw on. Steve says if Man United score, then that should be that. If we score, that should be that. You know, if they score first, they've got a bit of a game, you know, but it should be that. Pogba wins the ball. He gets it to Bruno. Bruno with a long shot. It could go out for, goalie keeps it on. Almost went out for a corner. David Moyes says, and Roma wins the Europa League. Yeah, whoever wins out of Roma and Ajax, I think we do have the tougher side of the draw. I think Roma and Ajax will be a tough game, but I think we are capable of beating both. Yeah, I prefer Pogba centre myself. I think he's better on the centre. I think he's more involved. I'd love to see like a top CDM come in, like a Declan Rice, Pogba, Bruno. Rice, Pogba, Bruno is what I'd love to see. But Granada on the attack. Number 11 has the ball. He puts in a decent cross, but Lindelof there. Well done, Manchester United. Get it away. Fred to Matic. Matic passes forward and quickly for a change. Great release pass from Bruno to Cavani. Poor pass from Cavani. Can't get it into Greenwood, but good play from Man United to see what they wanted to do. Cavani had the ball on the right. He tried to play it to Greenwood, but it just went to the keeper. But I think that's what Man United's going to do. I think Ollie's probably said to them, play the ball quickly on the counter-attack. I think he was just on as well. But it was good play from United. But again, obviously, we're only a few minutes in. Come on, Arsenal, knock out Prague and book the semi-slot. I want Arsenal to get to the semi-finals just so Unai Emery can knock them out because I think that would be banter. Because I'm just a United fan that loves just trolling Arsenal. JD Allen says, City fan here, and I hope you win the Europa League. Respect to you guys. And I got to admit, I am scared to death of Mbappe and Neymar, but hopefully it should be good. But hopefully you guys win tonight. Thank you very much, JD Allen. I hope we win a trophy. I think the thing with City, the thing with PSG is Man United played PSG twice. And we beat them quite. I think both. I know we lost the second time we played them 3-1, but I actually thought we were the better team. And I think City got a better midfield and defence than PSG, but PSG have that attack. And I just think it's all about how City defend over two legs. I don't know. It will be. I think it'll be a good game to watch though. Wan-Bissaka on the ball puts a cross in. Granada get it away. It falls back to Matic. If I miss some comments, don't worry. I will read out some more. It's just if we're on an attack, I try not to look at the comments so I don't get spoiled if any goals happen. Pogba heads it back to Cavani, hits the ball. Goal! 1-0. What a goal. Pogba assists Cavani goal. Let's go. Already, you know, hopefully none of the players have fallen on the floor and I have to rule it out. But 1-0 already. Was not expecting that, guys. Let's go. Edison Cavani. And that is tie done, tie safe. But I love Cavani right now. Like, when he gets the service, he provides. You know, when he gets the service, he provides. So play attacking football. Give Cavani the service. He's done that with this thing. I'm not even going to try it. No, wait. I'm not going to try. But 1-0 Cavani. Luckily, I didn't scroll down at the chat, actually. But I've missed out a few chats. But look, Pogba, what a touch with his head. Backwards header. Lays it to Cavani, bang. It's a good finish from Cavani. I think that's his weaker foot volley into the bottom corner. So it's actually a really good goal. Like the control, like the movement and control from Cavani in terms of the way he takes it down, the way he scores. Brilliant finish from Cavani, brilliant assist from Pogba. 1-0 Man United, happy days. They got to score 3. That should be tie, relax. I think that we got the first goal, should be tie, relax. They got to attack us. They're going to leave space in behind, but let's not bottle it. Cavani, guys, what a goal from Edison Cavani. Is the commentator sleeping or what? I can't hear his commentary. I don't have my commentary turned up. I have my volume on like 3, so I can hear it if I'm quiet, but because I talk the whole stream, I don't listen to the commentary. But guys, what a goal. Yeah, what a goal. Steve says, I'm watching the Arsenal game on laptop. It's been a good game, both to watch. Yeah, guys, please keep me updated on the live chat on the Arsenal game, the Roma game. I want to see how that goes. But, you know, this guy's predicted United 4-0, and at the way it's going, it could go like that. But Cavani on form, Pogba back-to-back assists. You know, I prefer Pogba in the middle, but he's been playing great in the left. Oh, goes out for a goal kick. They just had a corner and a header. But the thing is, I think if we play attacking football, Pogba on the left is fine because he gets the ball. But if you're playing negative football, you want Pogba in the middle at least because he gets more of the ball. It's updated Man United score and Arsenal game. Yeah. Let me know if there's any updates in the Arsenal game, the Roma game, but absolutely brilliant goal from Cavani. Brilliant header from Paul Pogba. It's the start we wanted. Alice, please confirm to me that Pogba, the captain, the side, Maguire's absence. It really guts me how Ollie is judging leadership among players. I don't know. I would have probably put Bruno captain just because I think he's more committed and he has a little bit more leadership qualities than Pogba. But Pogba was man of the match in the second half versus Spurs. And maybe, you know, the idea of being captain will make Pogba stay at United. But they have a shot, but it goes over. They are going to attack us. Hopefully, say we go in 2-0 at half-time, sub off Bruno, sub off Pogba, give Donny some minutes. But no, I think Pogba being captain's good. I think I would have given it to Bruno. If you want my honest opinion, I don't think Maguire is a captain. I think Bruno is our captain. But at the end of the day, yeah, Foden scored a great goal yesterday. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And a brilliant one-touch goal. Bring on Donny. The thing is, I want Donny to play with Pogba and Bruno because whenever Donny gets his chance, he has to play with McFred. And you're like, what do you expect Donny to do with McFred? Bruno can't do much with McFred. I'd love him to take Fred off and put Donny on at half-time because I think Fred, of all players, actually needs a rest because I think he'll play versus Burnley. But yeah, Spurs are shite. Beating them is no big deal. The Spurs are shite. But beating them was a big deal because we had a fair goal ruled out. JD Allen says, you guys deserve a trophy. I have to be honest, you've been trying, but you guys deserve one. I think you only win a trophy if you don't bottle it. I think we've been very close to winning a trophy. I think, obviously second in the Premier League. I think we just need to win a trophy and not bottle it. But I guess, yeah. Rich says, strong lineup. Yeah, everybody subscribe to Rich Sports. I was on his channel yesterday. We did a preview to the game. But United have a strong lineup, and we've been rewarded by that with a first early goal. I'm glad Rashford isn't starting, though. I'm really glad Rashford isn't starting. But, yeah. If Zagreb go through, it's the biggest shock. Oh, yeah, you make a good point. It's, why did I say Wolfsburg? The Spurs got knocked out by Zagreb, didn't they? Yeah, sub at half-time, you dream, you make a good point. Ollie making subs early. But I'm saying, say if we go in at half-time 3-0 up or something, then it's 5-0 in aggregate. Ollie has to put Donny on, surely. Because it's the only game Donny's probably going to play. And easy win, easy win. Hopefully we haven't spoke too soon, but we are 1-0 up. We are 10 minutes in. They do have a corner, but I think we could cause some problems on the counter-attack. But I think they're going to risk it all and attack us, so they're going to leave a lot of space in behind, which makes it easier for us to create. And you're thinking Pogba, Bruno, when given space, goals. This team has the worst defensive record. You're thinking goals. But United to defend a corner, and I did say I'm a little bit worried about set pieces with Lindelof and Tuanzebe because Maguire is our set piece man. But I actually think Lindelof and Tuanzebe will be a good partnership other than set pieces. But they whip in is it a good cross? Nah, De Gea catches. He literally hit out to Head fan. What do you guys think about the De Gea Henderson situation? I'm not too bothered who starts. I think they're both great. And yeah, Phil Foden did score a great goal yesterday. I think they're both great keepers. But I don't really care who starts. But I think De Gea's treatment has been bad. I actually think De Gea is more experienced. But I guess if Henderson's in the plan for next season, I understand him starting. But Tellez, that's Matic on the ball. I think Cavani could get more goals today with those Tellez crosses coming up. Tellez is fantastic crosser. But David De Gea kicks it up the pitch. There's over 11 minutes played and United lead 3-0 in aggregate. From a brilliant, well-taken Cavani goal already. As always, guys, please hit that like button. If you haven't hit that like button, please do. I'm trying to get 100 likes. If you want Man United to win the Europa League, hit that like button. And if there's any updates in the Spurs game, in the Arsenal game and all of that, just let me know in the live chat. But United are on the ball. Matic has it. De Gea world-class this day. David Moyes, I agree. I think De Gea on his day is just world-class. Absolute servant for us. And Steve says, both good, but play Doctor. He's more, especially against hard against when they're close. Do you mean Donny? Do you mean Donny there, I'm assuming? But yeah. Henderson is decent, but nowhere near De Gea. I think De Gea is a better keeper. I think Henderson's more for the future. But yeah, I think there's a lot of disrespect to De Gea. And it does annoy me, I have to say. I think De Gea is one of those players that gets too much disrespect, I think, from fans. But everybody hit that like button. 12 minutes have been played. Granada just sort of playing it around the back. JD Allen says, random question. Did you see the scene/video the other day when I commented on your vid? I did not actually, but that reminds me. I remember you commented that. I was out. I will go through that because that was like two, 3 vids ago, wasn't it? I will go through my comments and have a look at it, or just maybe post it in like my newest video so then I can look at it so I can just find it easier. But I remember you putting that actually. I never got around to it. I completely forgot. So sorry about that. Lindelof is on the ball. Phantom of Topics, thanks for the $2 super chat. Home internet down, mobile still chats, no stream. Oh, that's really annoying. Hopefully your internet gets fixed. But I guess you must be happy as a Chelsea fan that you're through to the semis. Arsenal score 1-0. Arsenal scored already. I was hoping Arsenal would get knocked out because I think it'd be funny. But Arsenal 1-0 up. I doubt Arsenal. I think Arsenal are better than Slavia. But it would be classic Arsenal supposed to. Oh, bad pass from that into Fred. Kennedy on the ball. Kennedy plays it out wide. Can Granada do anything here? Oh, you know what? They are attacking us. Bruno gets it to Cavani. One thing about Cavani is he has played. His passing isn't the best, but he's a striker. He's a goal scorer. But Man United try and play out, but it's a tackle. But Cavani wins it back. Oh, you're down injured. Don't stop play. Don't stop play. Whoa, Wan-Bissaka. Oh no, he kept it on. I thought Wan-Bissaka kicked that out for a second. Fred on the ball. Oh, we stopped play. Are we actually? Well, why is he down? Oh, it's going to VAR. Is it? I hope he's. Oh, really? Really? This is what I hate about VAR and football, is that players will make a big deal out of nothing. He's just gone and moved his arm, and he's gone down all that time and made us kick the ball out for that. That's why I don't like this VAR and stuff, because Son dives, gets rewarded for it. It's that play acting. It's that let me go down for ages and stop play just to see if I can get an opponent in trouble. Just stupid, that, isn't it? I hate that kind of stuff. I think that ruins the game when players go down so easily. I think the bad thing about the old game is Roy Keane would just kick someone and they'd kick him back rather than just crying, you know. I have to admit, but De Gea's on the ball, plays it out to Wan-Bissaka, who gets it to Bruno, back to Wan-Bissaka. Thanks for the super chat. I lost money because Tuchel played like Mourinho. He did, to be fair. The second leg was not good from Chelsea, but I think all that matters is that you're through. But yeah, I expected a bit more than Chelsea in the second leg. I basically watched the the PSG buying game, but I did watch a bit of the Chelsea game here and there, and it was a bit disappointing. Hence why I mostly watched the other game. But thanks to everybody in the chat. Please hit that like button. See if we can get 100 likes. Goal does not count for Arsenal. Still 0-0. Now they know how it feels. They know how it feels. Is that right? But yeah, thanks everybody. Please hit that like button. If you want Man Utd to win the Europa League, hit that like button. Greenwood's won the ball in a good position, but can't quite get it into his control. No team can say their players are honest. To be fair, look, United do it every now and then, but some teams just do it more than others. Some players do it more than others, and it just frustrates me. Like, you know, just play acting and all of that. I think it's part of every team, to be fair. And I think, well, I actually understand why they do it, because, you know, if Son doesn't go down, that Cavani goal is stood. He gets rewarded by it. And I just think that VAR need to stop being so soft. It's a man's game. It's a man's game. I understand it, but I think VAR is so soft sometimes. But the thing that's really weird is, like, Lindelof gets clearly fouled. You remember versus West Brom, Lindelof gets, like, grabbed in the face. That goal stands, and then this last goal, they're just like, no. What's on my first? Is he booked Pogba for that? How is that a booking? But he's protecting himself, and it's not like it's in our attacking half. How is that a booking on Pogba? I mean, they really hate us. Like, these refs, I feel like, is it going to be another ref where he just books all our players? Yeah, I agree with you there, Rich. No way that was a booking. Offside it was. Arsenal 1-0 Pepe. Arsenal 1-0 now. Phantom says Rashford did the same as Son and him like 2 minutes earlier. You make a good point, to be fair. The thing with Rashford is he's generally playing with like a broken leg at this rate. Should have ruled that goal out. Cavani faster on the goalie. VAR missing again. Literally. But for that, I think that's a soft booking. I think he's protecting himself. I don't think there's any intent in that. But you know, they love booking United, don't they? This is when we'll commit 6 fouls, get 6 bookings, and they'll commit 30 fouls and get none. That's annoying, actually, because I thought we were getting a good attack out of that. Hopefully this ref isn't too much of a twat, though. And number 11 takes a shot. Kennedy's number 11. I'll just say their numbers of Granada players, because I can only name about half of them. To be fair, this goal is going to VAR again. So it seems that Arsenal are now 1-0 up after this goal just does count. But hopefully, you know, they bottle it. JD Allen says, I've got this game on my tablet, the Arsenal game on my TV. I've got pizza in front of me, but feels like my stomach's going to explode. Though, lol, football and pizza life. That sounds like a good evening, football and pizza. I won't lie to you. What did I have when I was watching the Champions League? I had something nice. Can't remember what I ate, actually. Oh no, I had like potato smileys when I was watching the Champions League. But Arsenal are officially 1-0 up. So they got that goal. But it'd be nice to see Slavia Prague score. Make that an interesting game. Cavani on the tear. Penalty for Arsenal. They're up for it. Oh, so it looks like Arsenal are going to go through. I would like to see Arsenal Villarreal and Emre knock out Arsenal. I think Arsenal are the one team that could knock out Ollie over one leg. I think over 2 legs we beat Arsenal, but Arsenal over 1 leg's a one-off game. But Fred plays it to Tellez, to Matic. The ref's a tip. Why is the ref a tip? Oh, I missed something. Oh, he's going to send Pogba. Is he going to send Pogba off? He's not going to send Pogba off, is he? Oh, he's not. Okay, he got his card off. I was like, wait, is he going to be? Yeah, Pogba needs to be careful. Pogba needs to be careful because he's on a yellow now. Pogba needs to be careful there. You know, this ref is a tip. This ref. 2-0, Slavia need 3 goals. I think Arsenal are basically through then. They're in the same situation as us where they need 3 goals. I guess that's a soft booking on Soldado. I think this ref's a softie. Hopefully we don't get Pogba or someone sent off. So we'll need Pogba. But it looks like Arsenal will be through then to play Villarreal, who will give them a tough game. But Slavia, not good start from them. Maybe Ollie needs to take Pogba for Donny at half time. Or Ahmad. You know, if we're going in 3-0 and at half time, you can surely give Ahmad a half. Yeah, Rich says he thinks that Pogba might have to go off. The tie's 1. Yeah, I agree. I think if Pogba's a risk of getting sent off, you might as well give Ahmad or Donny some minutes. Either of them could play on that left-hand side. But it's a good free kick there. But you know what? That set piece did cause us problems. We could have conceded from that. Thoughts on the game so far? 1-0 up, pretty relaxed, pretty chill. No, it's not been the most exciting game, but we're 20 minutes in. But we scored our goal when it was a good goal. So yeah, I'm just worried about Pogba. Could be getting sent off. Don't want to see that. I'm awful when it comes to food. I just suffer afterwards. Feels like I'm going to fart myself to death or explode. Fair enough. Is there a chance for Donny? I hope so at half-time. I hope so. But De Gea kicks it out. Bad touch from Bruno. Fred wins it in a good position. Arsenal are 2-0 up. Good tackle from Fred. Bruno can't get in it. There, you know what? The Granada are winning the ball back very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. Everybody, please hit that like button. I want to hit 100 likes by the end of the stream. So if you haven't hit that like button, please do that now. But Granada playing a little bit of good football, playing it around quickly. We've got to be a little bit careful. With good tackle from Fred to win it off them. But he's got no one there. Oh, Greenwood. Greenwood skips by 2 or 3. Greenwood, gets. What's he done? Oh, Greenwood's been fouled. I was going to say, why did he stop? Some good skill there from Greenwood. Greenwood's been one of our best players in the last month or so. He definitely up for player of the month. He scored in 3 of his last 4 games? His 2 last Premier League games. Tellez tries to put in a cross, but I think it's going out for a corner. But yeah, so 3-0 off on aggregate, guys. So 21 minutes in. If there's any updates on the Roma game as well, please keep me updated because I don't know, who would you guys rather play? I know that I asked this earlier. We've got new people in the stream. Would you rather play Ajax or Roma in the next round? I think Ajax would be a better game. I could just see Chris Smalling knocking us out. I could just see Chris Smalling on the Qatar and knocking us out. It'd be classic, especially us with semis. Greenwood on the ball. The only thing about United is when we do win the ball, there's not many people forward. And I guess we don't have to score goals, so I understand that. But yeah, Bruno on the ball in a good position. Bruno good pass to Pogba. Pogba out on the left-hand side. Is he going to shoot? No, he's going to play it to Matic. He releases it quickly to Tellez. Tellez on the left-hand side. Tellez cross. It's going to go out for a throw-on, is it? Manchester United have a throw-on. 3-0 to Arsenal. Well, I think that's tied down. I think Arsenal are through. Well done to Arsenal. Fair play to them. Fair play to them. Who scored for Arsenal? 3-0 to Arsenal. Fair enough. Arsenal fan says, Arsenal fan says, good goal. Time to flex. Yeah, you're all probably all relaxed now, Arsenal fans, and Saka scores. Fair enough. Greenwood has been looking good. Imagine a 25-year-old Greenwood. It's going to be a world class. Yeah, Greenwood's been looking great this season. Greenwood hasn't got any Europa League goals this season, but he's barely played in Europa League. He got a couple Champions League goals, but been asked for Greenwood to get a Europa League goal because he hasn't got any this season. And Saka scored. So Arsenal would definitely through unless some miracle happens. I mean, by a miracle, I just mean like bottling worse than Spurs. And we all know that out of all the top 6 teams, Spurs are the biggest bottlers in the world. Like, no team can bottle a 3-0 leads like Spurs. I mean, to be fair, if Slavia Prague score 3, they'd go through on away goals. But we doubt that happen. No, they wouldn't go through on away goals because Arsenal are away, aren't they? But Tuanzebe, I think today's game will be really interesting to see what Tuanzebe does. Maybe Ollie will give him more chances. I think he deserves more chances. Oh, Fred gives it away, but it goes back to Pogba, who we need to watch out for. Matic plays it to Telles, back to Matic. Matic is on the ball. I think the one thing about this game is it's going to be quite a relaxing live stream in a sense. Steve says, one thing about football, I never dwell on the past. Makes it work. Can't change pass, you can only go forward. Yeah, I think the thing is I could look back and go, oh, if we beat Sheffield United and West Brom and we win our game in hand with 3 points behind City, we're in a title race, but we didn't. So I think with football you can't really look back a lot of the time. You didn't, you can't change that. It's always like, oh, imagine if we did this, but we didn't. Granada on the ball, they're playing it a little bit well. They're in our attacking third. On a bit of skill, good tackle there from Pogba. Is he going to release Greenwood? No, he's not. They get back quite quickly, in fairness, in Granada. Bruno on the ball. And they just don't have that many numbers up there, to be fair. Sar says, legend says Son is still on the pitch crying after the 3-1 defeat. Literally. I mean, he did get shot by a sniper, so it must have hurt him. The way he fell down, he must have been hit really hard. Wan-Bissaka passes it to Fred. Fred to Matic. Good pass from Matic into Pogba, back to Cavani. Can't get it back to Pogba, and they clear. Which teams do you think are going to Europa League final? Villarreal versus Man United is my final prediction. Because I just think it would be classic Arsenal to get knocked out by Unai Emery. This guy says, Alice, I'm a little curious. Have you ever sat inside Old Trafford? I'm living in Kenya. I were in Britain like you. I'd definitely go to freak Old Trafford. Yeah, I have been to Old Trafford before. The last time I went was when we drew 2 to Villa in December 2019. I've sat in Old Trafford. Okay, Fred is on the ball. Wan-Bissaka plays it out to Greenwood. Matic. I'd like to just see us go for goals and have a bit of fun in this game. It's one of them games. We might as well make the most of it. 2-2 can't watch the game because of Ramadan, but Alice, you're doing it for me. I'll try and commentate the game as much as I can for you. But Matic is on the ball. Matic has the ball. Matic plays it to Fred. Fred plays a forward pass into Greenwood, but it gets intercepted. However, Bruno wins it, but the ref calls it for a foul just before Bruno's going to take a shot. Would you have that? Also, guys, just let me know if there's any issues with the camera quality or stuff, because sometimes my webcam blurs, or if there's any issues with the mic, just put it in the live chat if there's anything that's not right. Man U, Arsenal, Villarreal win. Can't see any club winning it. I agree with you there, Steve. But Granada take their free kick quickly. Well, not quickly, but Granada have the ball. Number 21. Pogba intercepts. Pogba gets it to Fernandes. Pogba's been fouled. Man United play on. Telles making a run down the left. Fernandes carries on the ball. Fernandes finally gets it to Telles. Telles back to Pogba. Pogba plays it to Matic. Matic back to Fred. Fred on the ball. Fred passes it out wide to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, good forward pass into Greenwood. Greenwood on the ball, back to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka looks to make a cross, is it? No, he goes back to Fred. Fred on the ball, plays it to Matic. Come on, forward passes, Man United. Pogba on the ball. Lindelof. United playing it around a little bit slow, keeping a lot of possession. Pogba on the ball in a good position. Manchester United attacking right down the left. Goes out from Manchester United throw on, very high up the pitch. Man U through goal, keep a clean sheet over 90 minutes. I'd like us to keep a clean sheet, score some goals, and maybe give players like Donny or Ahmad some game time. That's what I'd like to see from this match. But United have a throw-on in a very promising position. Pogba loses out. He needs to be careful because when he loses the ball, he just dives in to win it back. He does need to be a little bit careful there. I do worry about Pogba. Fernandes, Matic to Fred. Fred back to Matic. To be fair, Matic just passed forward a few times. He does slow it down because he takes so many touches. Look, one touch. Okay, one touch pass there, but sometimes he takes too many touches. We just need to take less touches. Greenwood, yeah, can't get it back. Granada have the ball. Good interception there by Matic, but he can't quite win it. Donny's only use right now is not playing for Ajax against United in the semi. Honestly, I think give Donny 45 minutes. You know, we're not going to bottle this game. Pogba could get sent off. You know what happened is, he won't take Pogba off because he's captain. He won't bring Donny on. Oh, he stamped on Greenwood's foot. Ouch. I hope he gets booked. Well, Greenwood's been stamped on there. We're about half an hour into the game. Granada have a throw on. United have had 67% possession, but to be fair, we haven't really created that much other than the goal. You know, we've had a lot of the ball. We're quite relaxed. We're quite chill. But I'd like to see us just move it a bit quicker, create a bit more. Just, you know, be a bit more chill. It's still a little bit like, ooh, sitting quite deep, you know. Pogba looks like he's gone into the middle for a second, which is a bit weird. Surely we're not playing I think it looks like we've almost gone to a back five and Matic just played centre-back and Pogba's gone to the middle. But I think that's just temporary. Good tackle from Wan-Bissaka, gets it to Bruno, who tries to nutmeg the player, but he doesn't. Granada win it back. Kennedy tries to get around Wan-Bissaka. It's gone out of play. United have a throw-on. Gonalons has gone down for Real Sociedad. Now they're having a little break in because they're going to make a sub. So I'm going to have a look at Twitter, see what everybody is saying on the Twitter, see what people think so far. Let's have a look. People saying Cavani just stay for another season. Yellow for Pogba. People just going about how good the goal was. People saying how can Van der Beek still not get a game? Surely he's got to be handing in a transfer request. It's mad that Van der Beek's been playing. Paul Pogba has directly been involved with 10 goals for Man United this season. 5 goals, 5 assists. Captain's contributions. It was stat about Pogba there. Van der Beek warming up apparently. Apparently Van der Beek was warming up 23 minutes in, which would be nice to bloody see. But, you know, Van der Beek will probably be warming up, you know, 20 minutes into the game and he gets subbed on in the 86th minute. That would be classic. People talk about Cavani and Pogba. I mean, it was a great goal. It's going to be Arsenal United final. Some people saying up the Reds. Yeah. But with Pogba and Bruno in our 11, every team will find it hard to handle the midfield. We need a better CDM. That's what someone else is saying down below. And just have a look at the chat. But it looks like Granada player's gone off injured. Man United have a throw on. I will read some of the live chats in a second. Wan-Bissaka on the ball. Wan-Bissaka, you're going the wrong way. But he's kept possession. But it looked like he was going to dribble and try and score past Bahia. Lindelof making a good run out. Gets it to Pogba. Can Pogba release it quickly? Pogba releases it quickly to Tellez. He has to go back. Bugger. We're not playing it around quickly. We're not moving it around fast enough. Look, we're 3-0 up. I know it's Cruz, but move it around quicker. Play forward. Wan-Bissaka plays it to Fred, who, loses it. Granada on the attack. Granada got 4 players forward. It's a 4v4. Granada make a good pass into Soldado, is that? And Soldado makes a shit pass because he's a Spurs reject. Lol. Wan-Bissaka keeps it on. Tuanzebe on the ball. Let me know what you think about Tuanzebe so far. Obviously, hasn't had much to do. Hasn't put a foot wrong. Matic plays it to Tellez. Back to Matic. Man United just playing slowly around the midfield. Fred is on the ball. I will look at the live chats in a second. Don't you worry. Wan-Bissaka plays it. Oh, can't quite get it to Bruno Fernandes. People complain Van der Beek doesn't play, but we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. He might have disruption in the dressing room or bad attitude. I doubt it, but you're right. Only Ollie knows what's on behind the scenes. You make a fair point. And if Donny comes in and scores a hat-trick, Ollie, not to give him more game time. Donny could come on, score a hat-trick. McTominay could come on and get a red card. And you know the next game McTominay will play. Just how it is. Bruno! Woo! Bruno volleys it. That would have been a sick goal. That would have been a brilliant goal, but doesn't quite go in. But great volley there from Bruno Fernandes. So I'm just checking my notifications. I'm just making sure there was no issue with my stream there. But a good volley from Bruno. Couldn't keep it down. But that would have been a heck of a goal. I just wish that went in now, because that would have been a heck of a goal. But everybody watching the stream, if you want Man United to win the Europa League, hit that like button. Hit that like button. See if we can get to 100 likes, because that would be absolutely epic. Now we're over 33 minutes played. Greenwood on the ball. Greenwood's been fouled a couple times, but the ref doesn't seem to be picking up on it. Granada have the ball. Granada, great pass forward there from Granada. They've been playing some all right stuff, to be fair to them. Kennedy on the ball for Granada. Kennedy drives forward. Wan-Bissaka makes a great tackle as always. Greenwood gets the ball. Can Greenwood drive out? That's a foul on Greenwood. He's still running. Greenwood's been studded in the toe. Greenwood's been fouled, but the ref like, nah. Granada still have the ball. Granada play it out onto their left-hand side and put it wide. They put in a good cross. Soldado turns. Lindelof plays it back to De Gea. De Gea clears. You know, Man United say Pogba could control down. Pogba don't do anything stupid like fouling. Pogba wins the ball. Pogba drives forward. Release it. Pogba does another skill. Pogba plays it to. Oh yeah, bagger. He was playing so. Oh, we win the ball. But Greenwood's on it. Greenwood, great tackle on Greenwood. Man United throw on. Great play by Pogba there, but he just couldn't get his pass right. But yeah. JD Allen says, anyway, Alice, I need to go. Good evening. Watch the sea if you want to stay. But yeah, thank you for JD Allen for joining the stream. Everybody joining the stream, thank you for joining the stream. I'm commentating, I'm watching along and reacting to Manchester United versus Granada. So as always, hit that like button, subscribe down below, share this video, get your thoughts in the live chat, as I will read out pretty much as many things as I can. But just showing the Cavani goal again. What a goal. What a goal. But we're about 35 minutes in. United 1-0 up. Haven't done that much other than the goal, but it was a heck of a goal. It was a brilliant goal. Pogba's looked good. He does look little bit like he could get sent off, but Pogba has looked good. But we need to, we don't look like we're going to go out. But, Granada are trying, and they've been playing some good stuff. But Granada are on the ball again. Number 19 in midfield for Granada has it. Just passing it back. They did have a player come off injured. Is that injured player for Granada on the pitch, or did he come on? I'm just going to I'm just looking at the sofa score a sec. Just seeing who's still on the pitch. Yeah, they had to make a sub Granada because their CDM got injured. But Wan-Bissaka looks like he's going to get. Is that Kennedy, the ex-Chelsea player? Good old Arsenal thumping Slavia 3-0. Slavia all C mentality due to the racist verdict given by UEFA. Yeah, the thing about Arsenal beating Slavia is they have that racist thing. Obviously, the whole team isn't racist, but racist player, racist incident should be tolerated in football. The one thing that annoyed me was the player that was racially abused got banned as well, which I thought was stupid. What was that? I think the punishments are a bit weird. If someone says something racially offensive, they get a ban. But if someone receives abuse, they should not be banned. But that's UEFA. Hug from Brazil, go United. Thank you there, Maria. Pogba on the ball. Pogba to Cavani. Oh, Cavani can't quite get it through. We're just missing up that last goal. But yeah, that Cavani goal was brilliant. Granada looking to counter-attack. Kennedy. Great there from Tuanzebe. Can Pogba win it back? Pogba wins it back. Pogba's had a great game. He's been fouled. The ref doesn't want to see it. A great tackle from Tuanzebe. Oh, well, the ref pulls. So the ref pulls that for a foul. No, he's gone back to the Pogba foul. Yeah, Pogba was fouled. Pogba's been fouled a lot, but not many Granada players are getting booked. A lot of fouls on Pogba. Which Granada player's been booked? Bloody Soldado. I book all our players. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what you guys do at half time as well. But yeah, there's a little bit of a foul on Pogba. He keeps falling over a little bit. Alice, your first leg caption is wrong. It's not Man United. Oh yeah, you make a good point. I should update the score in my YouTube title if that's what you're saying. Edit broadcast. I'm updating my title because we do that. Save changes. Okay. It won't let me. Great, whatever. It's the aggregate score. But yeah, you're right. My title is wrong. It is wrong. I do admit. So we will change that when we can. Bruno with the shot. He's off. Everyone knows what I mean in the title, but yeah, that is wrong. I only just noticed that now, actually, to be fair. Well, you pointed that out, and as soon as you pointed it out, I was like, damn it. because it's like the ag score. I just had a moment there. But I will update the title. But Bruno, bad shot. I mean, Bruno had a good volley, to be fair to him, but that was a bad shot. There we go. Wait, it won't let me update my title. Oh, no, I did. It did. Is everything okay with my title now for you guys watching? It wouldn't let me update it. Second goal. Villarreal 1-0 up. Looks like Emre versus Arteta, says Steve. That'll be good to see Emre versus Arteta. It'll be interesting. Good goal for Cavani, but the team are playing crap. We scored that goal, which was a brilliant goal, but I absolutely agree with you there, Robert Bailey. The team is just playing a bit crap. Crappy football. You know, just get some fresh legs on, move the ball quickly, play some good football. I know you can't play good football week in, week out with the same 11 because they're exhausted, but give Ahmad a go, give Donny a go, you know, maybe rest a few players and be like, let's play some quick attacking football. You know, we're 3-0 up. We're probably not going to bottle this. Good block from Fred. Granada have a throw on quite high up the pitch. But yeah, Matic has been quite good, to be fair. He's won the ball back a few times. He's passed it up. I'd like to see Fred taken off for Donny. And I'd like to see Matic, Donny, Bruno play together in the midfield. I think would be nice to see, to be fair. I don't know what you guys would do at half-time, but I just think, you know, Fred's going to play versus Burnley. Take him off, freshen his legs for the Burnley game, give Donny a go. Greenwood run in with the ball, but he can't quite get through. The thing with Greenwood, he has the ball in good positions, but he's very hard at the pitch. Daniel James, knowing Ollie, he'll give Daniel James a game over Donny. But I think we all want to see Donny play them. I'm just moving my camera a little bit because it's a little bit out. Is that in focus? Out of focus? It should be fine. Daniel James could come on. I like Daniel James, but I'd like to see Ahmad more than Daniel James, just because we don't see much of Ahmad. I'd like us to get a goal before half-time. So I think you go in at 4-0 at half-time, Ollie would take risks. I think Ollie won't change anything at half-time because we're not playing great. But I'd like him to. Because weirdly enough, when we play well, Ollie makes more subs than when we play bad. I always find that. But we are always better in the second half as well. You do remember that. We've been crap in the first half, but we are always better in the second half as well. So Darlow on the ball. He's doing a long pass. He's trying to get it out onto their right-hand side. Granada have the ball quite high up on their right-hand side. Attacking Manchester United. Can Granada get a goal before half-time? That's probably what they're looking to do. Everybody, please hit that like button and subscribe down below if you're new. But good play there from Nemanja Matic. Not Nemanja Matic, it's Pogba, I think that was. Matic has been quite good this half, I have to admit. You know, I'd keep him on, and I want to see Donny, Matic, Bruno. Justice for Donny, says Sean. I agree. Definitely deserves some more minutes, especially in a game like this where it's a very low-risk game. Don't get why he's not playing. If he doesn't trust Donny to play in this, he's never going to play Donny. Pogba running the show. Who's your first half man of the match, guys? I think Pogba's been really good. But yeah, people saying Ahmad and Donny halftime subs. I think that's what we'd like to see. The Matic lofted pass, Fernandez first time volley from about 10 yards over. Yeah, that was obviously a very good play from Matic. I'm just having a look at the Twitter, see what the Twitter's saying. Justice for Donny, but about 42 minutes in, United 3-0 up on aggregate. Can United get a goal, second goal before the half-time? Will United make any half-time subs? We'll be talking about that at half-time. We're looking at the player ratings, player stats, doing all of that. United have a throw-on. Lindelof's on the ball. Lindelof has the ball. He's just still on the ball. Pogba has been playing well. I agree with you there, Steve. To Nzebi, gets it to gets it to Bruno, gets it to Aaron Bissaka. Semiasi, thank you for the super chat. See you in the final. Saka and Pepe, get ready. You got Saka and Pepe, we got Pogba and Rashford. So get ready for Pogba. Get ready for Rashford. Get ready for Cavani. Get ready for Bruno. Get ready for Greenwood. I say that to you. You know, Arteta has this thing over Ollie. I admit. The final will be interesting, but you should be scared of us as well. But thank you very much for the super chat, Jane. Is Pogba out of the semis due to the yellow? I don't think so. I feel like they would have said something if he was. I think they would have said something if he was. But Pogba's been magnificent so far. It does look a little bit like he should be subbed off at half-time, just card wary. And it'll be a waste to get him sent off. Fred is on the ball. Fred passes it to Matic. Can United get a goal before half-time just to make the game a bit more exciting to talk about, really? Arsenal suddenly pulled it back. They have. Fred. Fred takes 3 touches, passes back to Lindelof. Why? You're 3-0 up. Tuanzebe's running up the pitch. Great pass from Tuanzebe to Greenwood. That was Bruno. I always get Bruno and Greenwood mixed up. Wan-Bissaka, Fred. Fred again. Oh, it's that song, Fred again. You know, Fred gives it away again. Bruno, Greenwood's on the ball. Greenwood's attacking. Is he going to take a shot? Greenwood. Oh, Greenwood. I know that's a crap shot from Greenwood. You see, you'd fancy Greenwood to hit that on this day, but you got that wrong. I see that and I'm like thinking goal, but Greenwood got that all wrong. To be fair. Fair play. You know, I would have said that a shot, but he got that all wrong. But 44 minutes into the game. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. Of course, subscribe down below. I do daily Manchester United content on the Alice Talks Football channel. I react to the game. I do watch along, so you don't want to miss that. So that's why you subscribe and hit that like button so we can hit 100 likes. But the Granada goalkeeper is kicking it out for them. The Granada goalkeeper, Rui Silva, is his name. Just for those wondering, I had to check that out just to make sure. Because I was about to say Rui Patricio. Matic, I think Matic has been good. Matic plays it to Tellers. Can United start moving the ball a bit quicker? Just do something. Pogba's making a good run. Mr. Paul fouled because he's been fouled about 50 times. Tries to get it to Tellers. Granada hold up well, to be fair to them. Granada get it away. Great there from Lindelof. Man United keep it in. Cavani, good play. Pogba plays it to Bruno. Bruno should have volleyed that and shot. He tried to be all fancy and lift it back into Pogba. Greenwood, you should have shot there. Do you feel Matic and Fred form a better partnership than McTominay and Fred? No, because I think McTominay and Fred McTominay provides the most going forward out of Matic. Fred, you know, I just think because Fred doesn't do that much going forward, and when Matic plays, because he's a CDM, it gives the box a bit more freedom to go forward, and I just think Fred doesn't offer that much going forward. So I want to see Matic, Donny, Bruno. I think take Fred off at half time, put Bruno on. Take Pogba off, put Ahmad on. Take Fred off, put Donny on. Take Pogba off, put Ahmad on. Because I think we need to rest players as well. We're not going to bottle this. Pogba down again. Cavani. That's a foul. They are so dirty. He's not going to book any of them. It's just like they just permit so many fouls. You don't want to book them, but we get booked for everything we do. Saying going to every live stream is making them mad, just giving them money. I mean, it doesn't make me mad. Football's all about opinion. Everyone's allowed their own opinion. Arsenal in 11th, so you know Arsenal they can come at us, but I just sit there and think, Arsenal, you're in 11th. Roma 0, Ajax 0 at half time. I think Roma will go through. Roma will be a tough game. They'll sit deep. They'll frustrate us. But we're a better team than Roma, but I think they're a team that will frustrate us if we don't create enough chances. But it is half time. Manchester United lead 1-0 at half time. We will get into the player ratings and all of that in a second. But let me know your thoughts in the live chat on the first half. Is there any subs you'd make? What's your thoughts on the half? If you want my overall half-time thoughts, good goal. Brilliant goal. Well done, Cavani. Well done, Pogba. I think Matic has been impressive, but I think it's been a bit boring, you know. Haven't really seen that much. Bruno stuff hasn't gone off. He tried a volley. I say that, well, we're leading, so it doesn't really matter, but yeah, it hasn't been interesting. I'd like to see a bit better football. It is a little bit boring. I'd say boring, yeah, safe, relaxed, but boring. You know, I'd like to see a little bit more from Manchester United. You know, I don't think there's much risk in this game. I'd like to just see us do that a little bit more, I think. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the I'm going to share SofaScore on my screen, so you guys can see the player ratings. Well, this isn't my player ratings. This is what they've given them. But who's your first half man of the match? Because I think I'm looking at this, and for me, I'd say best players this half: Pogba, Cavani, Matic. I'd say in terms of going forward, I think they've all been good. You know, Matic with the 96% pass accuracy there and a key pass. You've got to give it to him. 3 long balls. You know, Matic is actually, you know, doing quite well going forward. The thing about La Liga is a lot slower than Premier League. Matic is slow. I do think this is the type of game that would suit him. But Matic hasn't put a foot wrong. Run all his duels. You know, hasn't lost possession many times. Made an interception, made a good tackle. But look, 96% pass accuracy. We don't see that from McTominay and Fred. From McTominay and Fred, you know what we see? We see about 70, 80% pass accuracy. So that's nice to see. Cavani, look, he's barely had the ball, 21 touches, but when he has had the ball, he's made a key pass and scored a goal. Hasn't done a foot wrong. You know, if only we could provide chances for our strikers. Imagine if Cavani played for City with the amount of chances City create, he'd be bagging in the goals. Pogba again, look, he's had a good game, 2 key passes. Obviously got the assist, one of a few of his duels, obviously one of his aerial duels, but lost possession a couple of times. But to be fair to him, I think he's been fouled. They say he's been fouled nothing. But I think those 3 have been good. Bruno, it's not quite come off for him, but he's 94% pass accuracy. He's made a key pass. He's been very, very involved in the game, but it's not all come off for him. Fred will be interesting to see his part. See, Fred 84% pass accuracy. That's the one thing you get with Matic that you don't get with McTominay and Fred is Fred obviously just, can't pass as accurate. He's not the best passer in the world, but I don't think he's really put a foot wrong. But I would take him off and give Donny a chance. But everybody, put your stuff down below, your thoughts down below on the half. I don't think Granada have been great. I don't think we've been great, but it's that's how it goes. That's how it goes. So get your halftime thoughts down below. But thank you very much to Stockton for the super chat. The build-up from the defence has been poor and chaotic, clearly missing the presence of Harry Maguire. You know what? I didn't think of that, but I have to admit, I don't think we're ever the best at playing out from the back, but yeah. The build-up has been pretty poor from Manchester United. I think, we're not playing enough quickly. It's been a bit slow. I think Matic has been good, but, maybe we do miss Harry Maguire. Everybody let me know, do you think we miss Harry Maguire in this game? Do you think he has stuff? Do you like Ricky from the United stand? I don't really watch him that much, but I don't dislike anyone. So, yeah, I guess I do like him, but I know who he is. I know he's the old guy, and he says he likes Dan James. But no, I like Ricky. Yeah, he's all right. But yeah, I just think, guys. Let me know in the live chat. What would you change? What would you do? What would you change? All I want to see is Amad Diallo and Donny van der Beek given some minutes. I'd like them to get 45 minutes. It's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Do any of us realistically expect Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to make a halftime sub? No, but would we like him to make a halftime sub? Of course we would. Of course you would. Gaz Elliott says he thinks Sane could be Wenger in disguise. There's this theory that Sane is like Robbie in disguise, but Robbie's like not on his phone, so you kind of know it's not Robbie. But yeah, I'm just going to look at Twitter. Should we have a look at the Twitters, guys? Let's go and have a look at the Twitter. So see what they're saying. Wait, let me read out this chat. Ideally, I want to see Donny and Ahmad come in too, but I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will bring United singer Scott. Well, Scott's out, but I could imagine if Scott was available, I could imagine Donny, you stay on the bench, Scotty's coming on. Now, I could see Ole Gunnar, if Scott McTominay was available, I could see Ole subbing on at half time, but luckily he isn't. I think for me, I'd love to see Donny and Ahmad come at half time. Do I expect it to happen? No. Would I like it to happen? Yes. I think Fred's going to probably play versus Burnley. Take Fred off. Get Donny on, bada bing, bada boom. You got Amad Diallo, you got Daniel James. Maybe put them on for Pogba. Pogba looks like he could get sent off. I know he's captain, but for me, I have no issue with Fred. I just think he needs a bit of a rest. So I take Fred off and put Donny on. I'd like to see Amad, but yeah, I was going to go onto Twitter, and rather than see what people are saying on Twitter, just wow, we've got like a few minutes left until the second half, but. Yeah, someone said, please take Pogba off. He's been class, but we can't risk seeing him on a yellow. Absolutely agree with this. I've been saying this before I went onto Twitter. I love Pogba, but, we don't want to see him on a yellow. If I had a shot every time Fred lost the ball, I'd be paralysed, says Ryan. As it stands, Paul Pogba will not be suspended from the first leg of the UCL semi-final, which is good. Flex says, good to get an early goal. Cavani showing levels. Get Pogba off, though. Yeah, everyone's saying get Pogba off because, he's got that red card. Because you remember Fred versus PSG? Fred was good in that game, but he just looked like he was going to get sent off, and he ended up getting sent off. And I think this is a game where you can afford to take Pogba off with 3-0 up on aggregate. And I think this will be a good experience to see Ole as a game manager. For me, take Pogba off for Ahmad. Take Van der Beek, take Fred off for Van der Beek. That's what I do. I completely agree with this guy. I think Pogba is a risk. We don't want to see him getting sent off. We don't want to repeat a PSG. And I think we'd all like to see Ahmad, and I think Fred needs a rest as well because he's just been Fred hasn't been good. Fred's given the ball away about 50 times, and you've got Donny on the bench. And if Donny doesn't play today, when is he going to play for the rest of the season? And if you are going to sell Donny, at least play him and get his price tag up. Granada have a fake Luis Suarez, they do. But yeah, I'm going to leave this comment up because it's exactly what I agree with. But I'm just looking at Twitter's 3-0 up on aggregates. Just seeing what else has been said about Manchester United. In tribute to Fred and Fernandes, and Greenwood also tries his luck. Yeah, Greenwood and Bruno have tried their luck, but obviously they haven't scored. It weren't 2 brilliant goals that they did score, but they didn't. People talk about Cavani. This guy likes to analyse games. He says, Edison Cavani, his professionalism, movement, link-up play, often one touch and finishing is excellent. He can also help our other forwards on the above mentioned. It's sad he didn't join a few years earlier. Yeah, I think Cavani's movement is excellent. I just think with Cavani, he doesn't get many chances and he takes them. Imagine if he actually created chances. As I said earlier, imagine Cavani in that Man City team with the chances De Bruyne and Mahrez create. Cavani barely gets any chances, but he puts it in the back of the net. I mean, it was an absolutely brilliant goal from Edison Cavani. But I'm just having a look, seeing if anything else is said on Twitter. People are just talking about how good a finisher Cavani is. We don't want Arsenal, my feet. Get off Arsenal. Get off Arsenal. But yeah, this is the halftime scores as it stands. It looks like it's going to be Villarreal versus Arsenal. Villarreal versus Arsenal. And I think we'll play Roma or Ajax. I'd like to see Ajax, but I think it could be Roma at the way it's heading. But you never know. There's obviously another 45 minutes next to play. Not sure if the commentator has done his basic research ahead of the second leg. Cavani is Uruguayan. I mean, it's called Cavani. I don't listen to the commentators because obviously I just sort of commentate it myself. But Donny van der Beek, guys, is apparently coming on at half time. Now, for me, I hope he doesn't take Bruno off for Donny. For me, Fred or Pogba comes off for Donny, because Donny and Bruno, when they play together, it's nice to see. But it looks like Donny van der Beek is coming on at half time. This guy says, I want to see Donny, Pogba, and Bruno play together for at least 45 minutes. I would like to see that. Pogba's giving me those Fred PSG vibes. Maybe he could be sent off. But yeah. It looks like Donny van der Beek is coming on. Hopefully that's not a troll. How do you guys feel? I think we all want to see Donny van der Beek come on. I just hope that he comes on for Pogba or Fred. I don't like it when Ollie does this straight swap Donny for Bruno, because Donny's not a 10. I looked at Donny's positional stats. Donny's played 60% of his games as a box-to-box for Ajax. I have proof that Donny isn't a 10. Well, he can play both, but he's very much good. But Donny van der Beek is coming on. But it'll be really interesting to see who he's coming on for. I always go, why didn't he start Donny van der Beek? I'm glad he's getting 45 minutes, but he should have started Donny van der Beek. I mean, Donny's trending. Maybe Ollie's been on Twitter and he's like, everyone's annoyed that Van der Beek isn't coming on. Van der Beek misses out. This guy said, Van der Beek, marquee signing, is their 6th choice midfielder, cannot get a start in the Europa League this season. Right off. To think he'd come off a good 2021 season, but been a disaster. Honestly, the thing is, when Donny's played, he's always been good. But I think we're all glad that Donny's coming on. Free Donny van der Beek. That's quite funny. That's quite funny. But we will get off the Twitters, and I will address some of you guys in the live chat. So, guys, put your thoughts in the live chat down below. Donny van der Beek's coming on. I think we're all interested to see who he comes on for. I'll also keep my Twitter up, because obviously my Twitter's just ahead, and just see what is said. But look, that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Donny van der Beek coming on. That's what I want to see. As I said, this is what I do. This is what I do if I was on Solskjaer. But I think Donny coming on is especially important, because Ahmad's a kid. Donny's not. Well, he's young, but he's not a kid. But let me go back to my full screener. So get your thoughts down below. 1-0 United. I'm glad we're making some changes come half time. I think that's all what we kind of want to see. Glad that Donny's coming on. I think, again, that's something that we do all want to see. I just hope that we just play better football, because I think, we've been good in the first half and all that. I think, United have been good in the first half and all that, but I just think not good. I know we're winning 3-0. Why did I say good? We've not been bad, and we've just been boring. It's been a bit of a boring first. Donny out on the ball, Would you make any subs in the second half as well as Donny? I'd take Pogba off for Ahmad, give him a go, give him a run in, and I take Donny off. I take Fred off for Donny, because I don't think Fred's been very good either. He's given the ball away a lot. Mr. Fred, he's given the ball away a lot, and he's going to play versus Burnley. But I think that's the subs I would make. But I mean, Arsenal. Just looking at the Arsenal thing a sec. But I'm glad Donny is coming on. Sorry, I was just checking something on my thing. Donny and Ahmad, I hope he does not bring on Mata. Well, Donny is coming on, which is good. I mean, Donny's warming up, so if Donny doesn't come on, that would be a bit weird. Donny warming up for 20 minutes. Nah, Donny, you can't come on at half-time. You come on in the 80th minute. I wouldn't be shocked if Donny spends the whole of half-time warming up and all he subs him on in the 80th minute. Just imagine. But everybody watching right now, please hit that like button, subscribe down below, share this video and all of that. As I want to hit 100 likes on this video. So if you haven't hit that like button, you might as well. You know, we want to hit 100 likes. 100 likes is what we want to see. So everybody, if you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. We've literally got 1 minute. We've got 1 minute until the second half kicks off. So I am just blabbing on because, you know, half time is just 15 minutes of talking shit. But yeah. Essie says, I think that's how you say your name. I ain't even a United fan, but I enjoy the live streams. Thank you very much. Come on, you B. What's that? Come on, Bolton. I don't. Am I being dense? Who do you support? Because like, you're not Spurs. Come on, you Blues. What's that stuff? I'm being so dense, aren't I? If Ollie does that to him, it's Ollie Salish. Yeah, imagine. I hope Don. I think Don is coming on. Pogba will not be suspended for the semi-final unless he gets sent off today. In order to miss the game, he needs 3 bookings. Pogba only has 2 now. So yeah, Pogba's fine for the next leg as long as he doesn't get sent off. And I think Donny's coming on, but I hope it's not for Bruno. I hope it's for Pogba because as Flex tweeted, Pogba giving me Fred vibes. You know, Fred had a good game versus PSG, got sent off. Pogba's having a good game, but he is this close to getting sent off. He just doesn't. He just looks at it. But then Pogba is captain, and Ollie's like, oh, this is Pogba's chance at captain. I don't want to sub him off. You know what Solskjaer's like. But yeah. Sid M says you deserve more subs. Thank you very much, Sid, for that. Everybody, if you're new, subscribe. Obviously, I'll be going live at about 10 past 10 for my match reaction. 10 past 10 tonight, I'll be doing my match reaction, 5 things you learn. So I talk about 5 things I learned from the game. I look at the player stats. I talk about the individual performances. I do the player ratings. I adjust some live chats. I adjust more. So obviously, I'll be live tonight for my match reaction. So thank you very much for that. And Ollie be like, yep, Carrick, I got Blonde 1 running again. Fantastic. Yeah, honestly, I can actually like imagine Ollie saying that, to be fair. But we've literally got, I'm literally just sitting here waiting for the second half to kick off because this half time has just felt so long. But the second half is going to kick off any second, guys. Any second. So if you're still watching and waiting for the second half, hit that like button. Just go down below, get your thoughts in. I'm going to answer some of my questions. But it looks like United could be playing Roma in the second leg. Donny van de Beek replaces Paul Pogba. Donny on for Paul Pogba, guys. How are you feeling about that? I think that's a good sub. But yeah. And do you think we'll beat Real Madrid in the semis? I think Chelsea will beat Real Madrid in the semis. I do. I don't want Ollie here anymore. He bores me to death. Look, Ollie is playing boring football. I agree, but I stay Ollie in. But I understand why people Ollie out. It's just because we're in second. That's the only reason I'm Ollie in, because we're getting the points. But Donny van de Beek is coming on for Paul Pogba. So slap that like button if you're happy Donny van de Beek's coming on for Paul Pogba. I think that's the right call from Ollie. It's weird to see Ollie make the right subs decisions. Donny on for Pogba. Great sub decision from Ollie. I'd like to see Ahmad feature. I just worry you'll bring on Daniel James or Mata. But I'd really like to see Ahmad feature down the line. Maybe you take Fred off 60 minutes in, you move Donny down into the midfield, and you give Ahmad a little bit of a run in. But yeah, Granada are taking Kennedy off, the ex-Chelsea player, and put on Antonio something, but I couldn't read his name. I don't know who it is. I'm not going to pretend I know the Granada players, so I can name about 5 of them. But Donny van de Beek on for Paul Pogba. The only thing is, my biggest fear about Donny van de Beek coming on is he never gets passed to. And if he's playing on that left-hand side or right-hand side, I worry he won't get much of the ball. But he's got 45 minutes. I really hope Donny gets a goal or assist. But you know what they're going to Solskjaer. McTominay could get sent off and Donny could score a hat-trick and McTominay will be playing the next game. But the second half has kicked off. It's 1-0 to United. It's 3-0 in aggregate. Granada got to score 3 goals in 45 minutes. That's not going to happen. Well, you know, I've said that now. This is when I completely jinx it. It could happen, but it shouldn't happen. Hopefully, it will be a win for Manchester United. But number 7 on the ball for Granada. Donny van de Beek wins the ball back and makes the pass. The one thing about Donny van de Beek is he's not a player that suits boring football. And maybe Ollie hasn't played Donny van de Beek that much because he doesn't suit boring football. Donny is one-touch pass. Donny at Ajax plays to move the ball quickly, intelligent, quick football. Donny would flourish on the Pep system. Ollie's playing boring football. Donny doesn't suit boring football. That's the one thing about Donny. Maybe that's one of the reasons Ollie doesn't play Donny as much, because he doesn't suit boring football. Like now Donny's on, Donny's going to want to move the ball quickly, get it up the pitch more. So it'd be nice to see. Look out, guys. They got Luis Suarez on the field. Oh, never mind. It's fake. Yeah, they literally had the fake Luis Suarez. And Van der Beek is a cam. Does he move Bruno to the right or something? I'd like to see Van der Beek in the pivot. I'd like to see Matic, Van der Beek, and Bruno play together. I'd like to see Van der Beek as a box-to-box. I think that's where you get the best out of him. But the thing about Van der Beek is he likes to move the ball quickly. I mean, Fred's passing has been a bit slow and atrocious today. I do agree. But Man U just passing it around the back. Do you feel Ollie is giving importance to Europa as much as top 4 finish, as players should get to know the feeling winners trophy? I think now that top 4 is definitely in our hands. I think top 4 is very safe, especially with the recent results. I think Ollie will go all out for Europa. I think he's not too stressed about top 4. The only thing is Ollie doesn't rest players, and I feel like we're just going to use the same line out throughout the rest of the Premier League, throughout the rest of the Europa League, and burnout could affect us. But I think we've definitely got top 4 in the bag. I know it's not mathematical, but we've definitely got top 4 in the bag, and I think we can get the Europa League. Just can we get past the semis for a change? Bruno Fernandes plays it back to Lindelof. I'd like to see Van der Beek definitely get involved in the game, but thank you very much for this comment as well. But Matic is on the ball. I think Matic had a good first half driving forward. Tellez, unfortunately, hasn't had much of the ball. Hasn't put really any crosses into Cavani, but it's not really his fault. Donny's right up the pitch. It'd be nice to see if we can get Donny involved. Tellez heads it on. Falls back to Matic to Fred. Will Fred lose possession? No, he just does a really shit. If Fred doesn't lose possession, he passes it back. Classic Fred. Classic Fred. But we don't want to see this man walking. We want to see the game. I'm so like the camera just pans on some Granada player walking for a few seconds. No one wants to see it. The reason Donny, let's hope Donny has a good game. But it's really nice to see Donny van der Beek come on. But Lindelof passes it to Nzabi. Nzabi back to Fred, back to Lindelof. Man United just playing it around the back. I'd like to see us up the tempo, play a bit faster. Bruno on the ball. Bruno gets it to Tellez. Tellez gets it to Greenwood. Greenwood looks like he's gone almost to the left-hand side. Matic releases it to Fred. Fred, please pass forward and accurately. He gets it to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka on the right-hand side. Cavani, he's gone out quite deep. Man United on the right-hand side. Fred. Most Granada players back behind the ball. Matic passes that out wide to Tellez on the left. Tellez is going to pass it back to Matic. Tellez has not been great, to be honest. Hasn't really done anything wrong, but it's just not been that great. Man United get intercepted. Here come Granada on the attack. I just wish we played quicker tempo, faster football. I understand why people are Ollie out, because the football we play isn't the most exciting to watch. It's not the most exciting game in the world. But Donny van der Beek putting good pressure, not a foul. Never a foul. It didn't touch him. Well, I bet the ref will book him because he's a twat like that. He just puts pressure on him, puts his foot down. Does he really make contact with him? Not really. He doesn't get the ball, I guess. As Ollie uses similar starting 11 in each and every game, we tend to lack tempo that City or Bayern possess. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like if Ollie rotated the squad more, which he's scared to do, we could play at high tempo more weeks. Because, the second half versus Spurs was brilliant. But Tellez, boring player, not Man Utd. Yeah, Tellez has been really boring so far. I've been really unimpressed with Tellez. It's been very boring from him. Granada put a good cross straight at De Gea. De Gea saves. Good save from David De Gea. One you'd expect him to make, but quick reaction there. The player that just got subbed on for Granada puts in a good cross. He heads it down, bounces up. Well done, De Gea. Probably would have gone over. Donny van der Beek on the ball for Manchester United. Donny whips in a good cross. Greenwood. Oh, Donny almost got an assist to Greenwood, almost got a goal. You see, since the goal, that's the best chance we've had. And who creates it? Donny van der Beek. Puts it, brilliant cross into Greenwood. That's the best we've done since we scored. That's the best chance we created since we scored. And who's involved? Donny van der Beek. That's, you see, Donny van der Beek. Give him more get. Every time Donny does something good, we're going to have to big it up, guys, because guys, the guy doesn't get enough credit. The reason Donny and Ahmad or Axel doesn't play is he always picks the best team to win, and we don't have enough time to integrate them. You make a good point. Ajax have scored, though. 2-2 in aggregate. Interesting. I think Ajax have to score again, though, to go through. But yeah, that was a good cross from Donny. Good header from Greenwood. Got it on target, but maybe you'd expect better. If that was Cavani, I think that's a goal. But we know Greenwood's weakness is his heading. Then if that's Cavani, you think goal. But Ajax have just scored. Yeah, I just saw that. Oh, Granada through. Not Dino. De Gea comes out and kicks it well. But yeah, I haven't done too much. There was the Bruno volley. There was that Donny cross into Greenwood. And there was obviously the Cavani goal. We haven't done too much. I actually think that they've tested De Gea more than we tested their keeper. But it's good to see Donny putting a good cross in, and United maybe we'll up the tempo, maybe we'll score some goals. We've got nothing to really lose at this rate, to be fair. I think like it'd be awful if we bottled it. I don't think we will. So I think we might as well up the tempo on attack. But Granada have a throw on quite high up the Manchester United pitch. Well won by Tuanzebe, who I think has had a really good game. How do you guys feel about Tuanzebe so far? De Gea on the ball. De Gea whips it out. Tellez has got that. Bruno to Tellez. Good play. Tellez fouled? Nah, probably was a bit soft, to be fair. He went down quite easily. But Donny looks like he's playing almost as a cam, and Bruno's on the left, maybe. I don't know. Not 100% sure what's happening there. I think Matic has been good. Just don't give away any sleep. Oh, of course he's blown the whistle. I don't like this ref. He's not great. Brian Ball rescore for Ajax. The dude is leaving RB Leipzig. And the season, guys, who would you rather see in the semi-final, Ajax or Roma? Who do you think Man United should play? We're over 52 minutes played. We're still 1-0 up. I keep knocking my table. Sorry about that. But the Granada goalkeeper's just got the ball. Rui just kicks it out. Well on Wan-Bissaka. United haven't kept possession very well, to be fair. The ref is a bellend. I agree. The ref is a bellend. Good cross there from Granada. Well cleared by Tellez. Crossed into a dangerous position, but Tellez deals with it. So yes, Granada have played some good stuff. They just don't look like a goal threat at all. They have played some good stuff. I want Man U Ajax. I agree with Steve. I just think Man U Ajax would be a bit more interesting. I think it would just be a much more fun, interesting game to watch. I think Man U Roma could be 0-0, 1-0. Very, very boring. But then they did say about that Real Sociedad, and we beat them 4-0. This will be the second Spanish team we've knocked out of the Europa League. We're literally not, and Arsenal got Villarreal, which would be interesting. Where are Villarreal in La Liga? I'm pretty sure they're sort of Real Sociedad level, aren't they? But Granada have a free kick in a promising position. Granada put in a good free kick, but De Gea catches, move it quickly, play it out quickly. I love how De Gea just pushes him out his way. Fair play to De Gea. Bruno's going to go for the quick pass. Oh, great. I know what Bruno was trying to do there, but we couldn't quite get it into Greenwood. Man United played Ajax in the Europa League 2012 and won 3-2 on aggregate. And in the final, 17-2-0, we did. I am watching Ajax on telly, Manchester United on stream. Very, very nice. Every time I see Axel doing something on the field more, it looks like a CDM to me. Fair enough. And Villarreal is 6th. I mean, I'd like to see Axel at CDM, considering we don't really have a CDM other than Matic. I think I'd like to see Ollie play Axel at CDM, but it's like, I think there's so many things we'd like to see Ollie do, and you just know he won't do. Like, imagine Axel, CDM, Donny box to box, Bruno Cam. But yeah, Arsenal on flyer, Slavia burned out. It's all what the doctor ordered. Man United, beautiful Granada going home now. United haven't been great, but we won the game. We've done enough to win the game. Matic was fouled. Really, ref? Ref is shit. Ref is shit. Matic clearly fouled there. Whatever. But yeah, Arsenal look like they're strolling through. Villarreal will be a much tougher game for Arsenal, though. I did think you beat Slavia Prague, Ajax scored again, apparently. It's 2-0. It looks like we could be getting Ajax. Donny's returned to the Netherlands. Will he play Donny versus Ajax? He played Dino versus Sheffield United. So will he play Donny van de Beek versus Ajax? Who keeps it on there for Cavani, but I think it's actually gone off. Oh, the silly Granada player is getting all annoyed. Get up. I mean, I'd take Fred off for Ahmad, move Donny back a bit. I'd like to see that. Granada have the ball. So whatever 55 minutes played, guys. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, Donny van de Beek on the ball. Does a bit of skill, plays it back to Wan-Bissaka. Donny to Bruno. Bruno plays it to Cavani. Oh, almost 2-0. Cavani almost made it 2-0. VAR moment, Ajax. So Ajax stands up 2-0. Great work there from Bruno Fernandes to play it into Cavani. Nice quick play from Donny. Look at the intelligent run Donny makes. Cavani on side. Cavani can't quite finish it, but great ball in there for Cavani. Apparently Ajax no goal. No goal for Ajax then. Now that Arsenal have won tonight, I'll say they're the best team in the world. Banter SC at its finest. You make a good point. They'll be saying, oh, Saka's the best player in the world because he scored a Europa League goal. And then if you mention that Greenwood has more goals than Saka this season. They go all like, you know. Banter FC, it's fine. But to be fair, Arsenal probably deserve to win, considering I thought they were actually the better team in the first leg as well, to be fair to them. Granada on the ball. They're attacking down our left-hand side. The thing is, Granada play better stuff than us a lot of this game. Fernandez, move it quickly. Matic, Telles, Fernandez. Oh, well done, Telles. Kicks it up to Granada, so well. Granada on the ball. He's fallen over a goal kick, Manchester United. Alice is a legend. Thank you very much, Gaz, a legend. And would you give Arteta a lifelong contract? Yeah, it'd be quite funny. You know, I think maybe if Arteta's back, we'll see what he can do. But they haven't progressed, Arsenal. They've gone from 8th to 11th. Cavani should be subbed for Ahmad because he can't play free full 90 minutes. You make a good point. Cavani's been brilliant, but I do agree with this guy. Do you sub Cavani because we're going to need him versus Burnley? I think Burnley's a very physical game. I think Cavani's it's a type of striker you need against Burnley. Maybe you sub him off. Arsenal needs to speak louder. They are too down the table. We can't hear them. Brilliant one. But yeah, Granada playing some good football. Well, good block there from Tuanzebe, who I think's had a pretty decent game, to be fair. I was just checking my phone. Good block there from Tuanzebe. I think Tuanzebe's had a good game. 8th to 11th. That's progress for Arsenal. It's weird. It's weird that Arsenal are 11th, you know. I just think, are they that bad? You know, I don't think Arteta's a bad manager, but I think Arsenal should be a bit higher than 11th. I look at their squad and I think they could be a little bit higher. It's a throw on to Manchester United. But yeah, it hasn't been the most exciting game, to be fair. You know, we had the Cavani chance, we had the Greenwood header. Dan James is coming on, guys. So Dan James is coming on. I think we'd all like to see Amad Diallo come on instead of Dan James. I don't know about you guys. I like Dan James, no disrespect to him. But I would have loved to see Amad Diallo given some minutes over Daniel James just because, you know, we all want to see Amad Diallo. He's a new signing, but it is what it is. Did touch Bruno's hand there. Number 10 is dribbling at us. He's got 3 United players around him and he still keeps the ball. They do keep the ball quite well. Oh, well done there from Wan-Bissaka. Man United can break. Greenwood. Greenwood's driving up with his pace. Greenwood just full of pace. Greenwood. He plays it back to Donny. Donny shoots. Goal! Donny almost scored. How much I just wanted Donny to score. Donny's almost set up Greenwood for a goal, and Greenwood almost set up Donny for a goal. But yeah, Sonic for Greenwood, as Sar says. Sonic for Greenwood. That's so annoying. That is so annoying. 11th to relegation for Arsenal. That'd be quite funny. Great play there from Greenwood. Look how close Donny van de Beek was. How much we all wanted him to score. Donny van de Beek's been this close to an assist and this close to a goal. Same with Greenwood. Greenwood almost got an assist. He almost got a goal. Donny and Greenwood linking up. Is it Cavani coming off for James? But to be fair, Cavani has been brilliant, but you want to rest him for Burnley. I think he's a key player you want for the Burnley game. So I'm not going to hate on him for that sub because I think it's all about resting players. I would have liked to see Amad Diallo instead of Daniel James. But I think now that Granada, if they want to get anything from this game, they've got to attack us. They're going to leave space in behind. You know, we saw what Greenwood's pasted to them there. Daniel James could very much suit this game. So I'm not going to complain about all his subs. I just think I would have liked to see Amad have some minutes because, you know, I think we all would have, you know. And he got a goal. But yeah, Daniel James looks like he's going on the right. Donny van de Beek's very high at the pitch, but I'm still not sure he's playing. The only thing is Donny's on, but I still don't think Ollie uses Donny right. That's the only thing. Bruno's very deep, isn't he? What's the ref doing? That's a handball. That's fair play to Fernandez. That is handball. Steve says, I think PSG, Real Madrid final. Ooh, but I hear PSG with it. That'd be interesting. Real Madrid do have a thing about the Champions League. I think Chelsea PSG final. I see a Chelsea PSG final, to be fair. I think Chelsea will beat Real Madrid. And I think Neymar and Mbappe will cause Man City problems. Man United have a free kick. Matic. Lindelof. Donny van de Beek. Great pass from Donny into Wan-Bissaka. Quick play for Daniel James. Oh, what you doing, Daniel James? You should have played that quicker. Granada try and break out. I just hope we get another goal because this game is a little bit boring. I know we're winning, but it's a little bit boring, isn't it? Oh, I'm yawning. Granada on the attack. Granada on the attack. I will read the live chat in a sec. I'm just looking at this. Granada have really committed a lot of players forward. They're putting across on the right-hand side. It's going to go out for a Granada throw-on. But yeah, the game is just getting boring, isn't it? Could be because they're good away and win a lot of games in the 2019 semi-final. Fair point. Hope City doesn't win the treble. That would be awful. Korea does not want City to win the treble. McTominay is rubbing his hands at the prospect of his new jersey number next season. He eyes both number 4 and number 16. He wants to restore some pride back to Stam and Keane's jersey numbers. I like McTominay, but I just don't think he's good enough. I think he's a good squad player, but I don't think he's good enough to start week in, week out for Man United. He's not Pogba or Bruno level. Damn, now you got me yawning as well. Honestly, this game is starting to bore me, guys. It is starting to bore me. Just do something. You know, I'm literally like, I'm so tired. I'm not even tired. It's just a boring game, isn't it? Donny van der Beek. Granada on the ball. Donny put some pressure on. But Man United have been bloody boring. Bloody boring. It's like watching Burnley. And we've got Burnley next, funny enough. But, you know, Granada are attacking us. We're not doing much. We're not keeping the ball well. We're not moving it around quick enough. Donny's come on. He's barely touched the ball. But when Donny has touched the ball, he's done stuff with it. Falquila, if that's how you say the name, is taking a throw on for Granada. Everybody, please hit that like button. I want to hit 100 likes on this stream, so it would mean a lot if you hit that like button. Great touch and play from Donny there. Fred can't pass like that. Fred loses the ball. Wow. Of course. So Donny makes this brilliant one-touch control pass. Fred loses the ball. That is why I want Donny to play more. Donny again keeps possession. He literally gets body checked. He literally gets fouled. Ref is a twat. Ref is a twat. Only game that still will be decided is Roma Ajax. Other 3 games guaranteed semi-final. Yeah, unless a miracle happens, I'd say the other 3 games are guaranteed semi-finals. How will Ollie line up the team against Sean in the weekend? Well, it's Burnley, so I'm thinking they're going to play a low block. So surely Ollie won't play Fred. I think he'll play McTominay, Pogba, Bruno, Cavani, Greenwood, Rashford, I think. And then Maguire, Shaw will go back into the back line, I think. I'll do my match preview tomorrow for the Man United-Burnley game, my predicted lineup. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe to that because I will talk about Manchester United-Burnley game tomorrow. And at 10:10, I will be doing my live match reaction and 5 things we learned. So if you're not subscribed and you want to see daily Manchester United content, make sure you don't miss anything. Subscribe for that. But Teller's just fouling him. Yeah, he's good. No. Yeah, that's a free kick. That's a foul by Tellers. But everybody, please hit that like button because if this game is boring and you want to see goals, please hit that like button. If this game is boring and you want to see us how we played in the second half versus Spurs, didn't say it right, please hit that like button because Man United are bloody boring. 67 likes. Thank you very much, Steve. 33 to 100 likes. We've got over 30 people watching. So if everyone that hasn't hit that like button hits that like button, see if we can get to 100 likes by the end of the stream because that would be awesome. But Granada with a free kick. Granada. And it's gone. It hasn't gone in. It hasn't gone in. Yeah, Granada aren't great. Let's be honest. But we ain't playing great either. But good crossing. To be fair, Cavani, but they don't have the quality players that we have. To be fair. But Granada, Granada, I don't think they've been that bad. Like we're just better. I look at us over the 2 legs and I think Granada probably play the better football. We're just better. That's just what it is. We're boring. We're playing crap football, but we're just better. Yeah, have the quality. I'd like to see us play some better football. The game's just a bit slow. We need some life in it. But yeah, Darren De Gea to take a goal kick. He's going to pass it to Lindelof. We do play out from the back, and we're just not good at playing out from the back. Look. What is Bruno playing like right CDM or something? I'm really confused. What position is Bruno playing? right mid, left mid, left centre mid. Sorry, I'm getting my left and right mixed up. Bruno though heads it back to Van der Beek. Look at. Oh, you see, just see Bruno and Van der Beek doing that quick one-touch play. I know it didn't come off, but that's why I like Van der Beek, because he doesn't suit boring football. And my theory is all he likes is boring football. Van der Beek is quick one-touch football. Van der Beek doesn't suit boring football. And I think this is why the whole reason I want Van der Beek to play so much is because you can play exciting football with Van der Beek. He doesn't suit boring football. A bit soft, but we've got a free kick. So I feel a bit bad for Granada, because it's not even like they've been bad. It's just that, like, we've been playing crap football. We just got better players. De Gea. I need to stop yawning because the game is boring me. I won't lie. Tuanzebe. Lindelof. Fred. Matic. And if anyone figures out what position Bruno's playing, because I don't think he's playing cam anymore, let me know. Matic is fouled. Man United have a free quick kick up the pitch. We're 68 minutes in, by the way, guys. And it's still 1-0 to Manchester United. Axel with Tuanzebe, I think, has been impressive. Donny van der Beek releases it back to Tuanzebe. Lindelof. United have just passing so slowly around the back. Everyone like Granada's behind the ball. Move it quicker. Move it quicker. Matic with a good pass into Fernandez. Can he keep it on? Oh, I just can't keep it on. To be fair, I think Matic just really tried to pass it forward. Bruno just couldn't get there. But it was a really good pass from Matic. And that's the thing. If a player gives it away doing a pass like that, I'm not going to complain. But if a player, like, you know, when Fred gives it away doing a 2-yard pass, that's when it annoys me. Sophia says Van der Beek should start more. He needs to find the game time rhythm. Hardly playing anything. Used to be a key player at Ajax. 100% agree. 100% agree. I still think it's criminal he didn't start. I'm just glad he's getting the 45 minutes. You know, I just think he's better than Thomas and Fred. And the fact that they start so much over him, I look at it sometimes, I'm like, really? But Granada, they're just not great, are they? They're just not great. Let me see what Twitter is saying, because this game is making me yawn. I want to see what the people on Twitter are saying. People are saying, what a cross by Van der Beek. Nothing against James, but why can't it be Diallo? We know everything about Dan James. Ahmad needs to come on. People talk about the cross by Bruno. Yeah, some great crosses by Bruno and Ahmad. Dan James coming on. People talking about they're glad they got Cavani off just for rest. But yeah, people just saying the game's a bit boring. But yeah, Van der Beek goes close to they hit 2-0. But Van der Beek's come on and he's been pretty good. Good cross, came close. It's always nice to see him and get a little bit of a cameo. I'm still confused as why Van der Beek was even signed. Yeah, I think it was a panic buy because we didn't want to pay the money for Grealish. And Dan James runs in. James to Greenwood. Greenwood to Matic. Matic to Fred. Is Fred giving it away? Of course Fred gives it away. Of course Fred gives it away. Bloody Fred. Sir Alex Ferguson be like the baby-faced assassin, needs to be more consistent. I think Sir Alex Ferguson needs to probably should say to him, play better football. This is boring. In other games, Arsenal took the foot off the gas since being 3-0 up. In both games, boring, but Arsenal was good in the first 30 minutes. An Arsenal game's gone boring. Wouldn't surprise me. This game is boring. Do something. I think I'd take Fred off it. I think Fred's been pretty crap today. I like Fred. I generally do. I know I slay him a lot, but he just loses the ball so much. Like, I always complain at Matic for slowing things down, but today it's Fred that can't pass and slowing things down. I think Matic has been good. Granada have the ball. Over 70 minutes played, guys. I really hope that Greenwood or Donny or Bruno just scores, just so we have another goal to talk about. I think, you know, we scored a goal 6 minutes in. It was a brilliant goal, but I'd like to see a bit more to talk about. You know, we have been very boring. It's like we're defending this lead, and I just think, well, they're not going to score. Let's just attack. Well, they might score, but they're not going to score 3. Granada just playing it around, Roma score, but Ajax just need one away anyway to get to extra time. I hope Ajax win. I just think Ajax will be an interesting game. Who do you think should leave or stay? De Gea or Henderson? Alice Yorn count 3, honestly. One sec. Number 21 with a shot blocked. United go. I will answer that question in a sec. Van der Beek. Van der Beek's running out, gets it to Greenwood. He lays it back to Van der Beek. Manchester United on the attack, but there's no one there for him. It's a good play from Van der Beek. Whenever he's on the ball in attack, he hasn't done anything wrong. He's got it forward. He's moved it quick. I have no preference. I think De Gea's a better keeper, but Henderson's more for the future. For me, I have no preference who stays or leave. I'm not that fast. I think De Gea was better, but I'm like, if Ollie's not going to play De Gea, sell him. For me, I'm not fussed, but I do think De Gea is better. Bruno to Telles to Matic, but Van der Beek hasn't put a foot wrong in the second half, so I really hope he gets more minutes. Bruno fouled. United got a free kick in a good position. This will be interesting. Eden Dzeko scored for Roma, so it looks like we could be playing Roma. I'm rooting for Ajax, though. I think Ajax would be a more exciting game. Juan Mata's coming on for Fernandes. Why Juan Mata for Fernandes? I mean, I get why, but I'd have liked to see a better sub. I like Donny and Fernandes playing together. I keep yawning because it's just sums up the game. To be fair, I get putting Juan Mata on, but I just want to see Ahmad. Amad Diallo costs 35 million. Mata's going to leave the club in a year's time. That's why I bring Ahmad on. But Ollie does what Ollie does. I need to stop yawning, but I just summed up the game. Please, United, just score a goal. I've got to do a 30-minute match reaction after this. I haven't got much to talk about. Just score a goal. Do something. Daniel James. Good cross by... It was an alright cross, to be fair to him. No one was there. Fred wins it back. Fred's fouled. United got a free kick in a very, very promising position. Granada ain't scoring two more. They're not. Foul on Fred. Is he going to book the Granada player? You see what I mean? He booked the Granada player because you'd have booked Paul Pogba for that. I mean, to be fair, I think to be fair, Fred, there's a foul. Yeah. Is Fred milking it? It does look painful. I thought he got a red card out for a second. I was like, what the hell? Steve says, not sure if I told you or not, but since the Euro game, he's been the furthest away game Man United could play is that team, 5,000 miles. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. 9 hours ahead. I could imagine English teams playing on one day. Jeez, yeah. I know we played the Kazakhstani team, Astana, in like the freezing cold. But yeah, you don't want a Europa League tie against a team like 9 hours ahead. That's not fun. Because I know when we played Astana, they were hours ahead, weren't they? I think Son told Fred that, and looks like Fred won't be getting dinner according to Ollie's logic. Yeah, I think Fred milked that bit, to be fair. But it did look like it could have hurt. I think it looked more painful than Son's, but I was a bit like, yeah. Tell us to take the goal kick, though. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully a nice cheeky goal for United. Come on, Tellez. Put it in the net. Put it in the net. I want another goal. I've got to go live after this match and actually talk about the game. So I want something interesting to talk about. Please, Tellez. Tellez lines up for the free kick. Off the wall, corner. What's he doing? It's a corner. What's he doing? What's the ref in? Comes off the Granada player. Why isn't it a corner? Why isn't it a corner? This ref is such a twat. He's just... You think he was an English ref. I don't get that. Wait a sec. But the next furthest Man United can play is Kuwait, 600 miles further east than Astana, only 140 miles from China. Astana dominance. Yeah, Astana is far, but geez, I wouldn't want to play much. I thought Astana was quite far, but that would be very, very far. Thanks for that, Steve. I'm not going to try and pronounce the names of that because I don't know how to. Man U in cruise control while Arsenal is destroying Slavia Prague. We're in cruise control. We're pretty relaxed, but we're pretty boring. I mean, look, we've done our job, but I'd like to see us be a bit more interesting. We're just very slow and boring. Literally, the best player in the second half, probably Donny van der Beek. He's always looking forward. He's always moving it quickly. But classic Man United to be playing shit. We're not playing shit. We're just playing like we're not bad. We're just boring. It's not like we're like awful and we're losing, but we're just not great. Donny's on now. Cavani was doing well. I understood why he subbed Cavani, and I think he did need a rest for the Burnley game. And I think we'd all like to see Ahmad come on rather than Daniel James, or Ahmad come on rather than Mata. You know, who's your man of the match, Alice? Ooh. I thought Pogba was really good in the first half. I thought he was my first half man of the match. I think Donny's been good in the second half, but he hasn't played 90 minutes. Like maybe Matic. I mean, Cavani scored the goal. There's no one that's really been stand out. I don't know. I haven't made my mind up on man of the match yet because I don't think there's anyone that's really stood out. There's been a few like above average performances. Who's your man of the match? Actually, put in the live chat. Who is your man of the match in the live chat? Oh, we're just so boring. Boring, Man United. Boring, Man United. That's what we should be called. Take off Fredford Diallo. Yeah, I'd like to see that. Or we should be called Ollie. Just come on, let's play something better. Cavani's been good. He scored the goal. The thing is, you have such a strong lineup even before the subs, and we just play shit football. And I like Ollie, but I don't know why he's playing this crap football. Just like we saw what he did in the first half versus Spurs. Crap. We see what he did in the second half versus Spurs. Good. We're 3-0 up. It's not like they're going to score 3 in 30 minutes. Just play some better football. Up the tempo. The first half been worse than the second is making me yawn. Boring, Man United. Boring, Man. That's what it should be called. Fred. I'm going to act like I'm really excited into the game just to like lift my mood a little bit. 4-0 to Arsenal, says Steve. Dalaran says, well, will Kane go if Tottenham don't get Champions League? I think he will stay. I think he'll be priced out of move. Tellez on the ball. Tellez plays it to Daniel James. He's offside. Is Ahmad playing for the second team too? Ahmad's on the bench. I think he should come on. Hi, Alice. I'm a massive fan. Please, can you give a shout out to my mate Lily? Shout out to Lily. Granada just passing it around the back. Nothing's really happening, to be fair. Goalie kicks it up. Van der Beek, good play to Mata. Crap cross from Mata. Could have played Greenwood in. Poor Greenwood, you know, he's there and no one puts a cross to him. Tellez on the left. Tellez gets it to Donny. He leaves it for Greenwood. Fall over, get a penalty. Greenwood puts in a cross, but there's no one there. And Matic plays it back to Daniel James. No, he holds on to it. Goes out for a Manchester United throw on. Alice holding back a smile. Amad Diallo and Brandon Williams coming on with 10 minutes to go. Well, that's good to see because it's a bit boring this game, isn't it? Aaron Wan-Bissaka to Nzabi. Fred plays it to Matic. Williams says, same old Man U crap. I mean, like, we're winning, but we've been boring. Like, we haven't been bad, we've just been boring. Just a bit slow, a little bit Mourinho-like. Van der Beek wins the ball. Great from Van der Beek there. Greenwood, pass it back to Van der Beek. Greenwood turns. Oh, Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka. Fred. Matic. Tellez. To Daniel James. Van der Beek's been so good since he's come on in the second half. Like everything going forward, he's just been involved and he's moved the ball quicker. He put in a great cross. He almost scored. He put in a good play. I really hope he gets some more minutes. Matic, I think, has been decent as well. Steve says, I hope Ajax game goes to extra time and 30 minutes of football. That'd be nice to see. And Pogba man of the match. Pogba first half man of the match. Donny second half man of the match. But if you're looking over the whole game, you could say Matic. You could say Cavani for scoring the goal. I still haven't made my mind up on who my man of the match is. Yeah, let me know in the comments down below who's your man of the match. But Granada are making a sub. They're taking off Jermaine for Perez. And Greenwood's coming off for Amad Diallo, it looks like. It would be nice to see Amad Diallo get a 10-minute cameo for Man United. And Brandon Williams is coming on for someone. Maybe Wan-Bissaka, I'd assume. I wouldn't say Teller's off. I'd give Wan-Bissaka a 10-minute rest. Yeah, Wan-Bissaka's off. Well, that's nice to see Wan-Bissaka get rest. I would have brought them on about 5-10 minutes earlier, though, at least. I don't think they need to stay on for that long. I think the game was pretty much done. But Brandon Williams and Thingy-Majiggy on. I think Amad Diallo. But yeah, Donny's been the best player in the second half. Maybe I do have a bit Donny favoritism, but I think he has been the best player in the second half. Best player in the second half. Pogba, best player in the first half. But overall, I think man of the match, you've got to look at both halves, to be fair. Thank you to Annie for the super sticker. And do you think we'll sign Ronaldo, says Dalaran? Doubt it. Man United on the attack. Oh, Brandon Williams doesn't release it quick enough. Donny was ahead of you and you ran into players. Wan-Bissaka did good in defence. Wan-Bissaka did very good. And Steve said it could finish 1-0. You're probably right, Steve, but let's hope it finishes 2-0, so it's more interesting. But annoying. Brandon Williams had the ball in a good position. Donny was ahead of him. He just ran into traffic, Probably he hasn't had much game time, Brandon Williams. Like this defensive line of Brandon Williams, Tuanzebe, Lindelof, and Tellez hasn't played together before, to be fair. Danny George says, hi. Fred plays it to Williams. I'm surprised Fred's played the whole 90 minutes. Maybe he's not going to play versus Burnley. Maybe he's going to play like McTominay without Fred. Be interesting to see. Because I guess McTominay, it suits Burnley. So does Matic. I always thought he might play Matic versus Burnley because he's very physical. Granada on the ball. Granada. Good cross from Granada. Goes out for a throw-on. Say Miasi, thank you for the £5 donation. Boring football and we are cruising. Well, yeah, we are playing boring football, I won't lie. But we're second and Arsenal are 11th. So, you know what? I'd rather be second and be playing boring football than 11th and good football. But, yeah, no, you won't lie. We are playing boring football and Arsenal are playing a lot better than us tonight. Steve says, Man U will need to step up in the next round. They have any chance to win this. Yeah, we need to definitely step up in the next round just because we've just been a bit dull. We have the better quality players. We have the better team. But we definitely need to just sort of step up the tempo like we did in the second half versus Spurs. And thank you to Guileless for the super sticker. Sar says cruising down the league. Granada have a throw on. I haven't seen much of Amad Diallo. I'd like to see Amad Diallo get on the ball. I doubt Man U are going to win 4-0 now, unless we just score 3. But we'd be brilliant, but we won't. Granada to take a last we've got corner. United get away. Granada put in another corner to Granada. Yeah, it's been a boring game, but everybody hit that like button. I want to hit 100 likes by the end of the stream. So if you haven't hit the like button, you might as well hit the like button and put your thoughts in the live chat as the game's dead. So I'm basically reading out a lot of the live chats, to be fair. But Man United clear it. Can we counter-attack? Good shot. Woo! Good catch from David De Gea there. Good catch that. A lot of keepers would have spilled that. Good catch from De Gea. Look, that's a good kick, though. I think you'd expect him to save that, but to catch that, I think it's a good catch. Daniel James. Donny's there. What's he going to do? He plays it to Diallo. He plays it back. Oh, he can't get it back to Donny, but it was so close. That would have been great play there. Imagine like a Donny Diallo goal. That's what we want to see. We want to see Amad Diallo score. That's what we want to see. Man United have a throw-on? No, they have a throw-on. I mean, Granada might as well go all out. Realistically, they don't want to win, but they might as well go all out. Bruno and Ambasaka should have been rested much earlier. Van der Beek should have started. Poor team selection. I do agree with all of those points. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe because I will be live about 10 o'clock, 10:05 for my match reaction as well. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button if you haven't already to see if we can get 100 likes. It was a great save from a boring game from Man United. What else to say? Well, I've got 5 things I learned from the game. I've got 5 things I learned from the game. So that will be live at about 10:05. So, but it has been a boring game. I do agree. Van der Beek didn't even start against 2-0 Granada. It's a joke that Van der Beek didn't start. It's a joke, but he's played well since he's come on. Would you say winning Europa League would make up for going out the UCL? Yeah. The thing is, we shouldn't have run out the UCL group stages because it was literally that mistake at Istanbul that got us knocked out. But we had a hard group, and when you look at the group, like we're probably the favourites to finish 3rd. And if we win the Europa League, it makes up for it because I don't know if we'd got this far in the Champions League. At least it's a trophy. Oh, no, De Gea's got the ball. But yeah, we're 87 minutes played. United a bit slow and boring. I'd like us to just try and score a second goal, but we won't. De Gea's taking his sweet time. I'm like, what is the point in time wasting when you're 3-0 up, though? It's just like, meh. Again, good play from Donny, but Mata gets tackled. And Donny definitely been the best player in the second half, without doubt. Brandon Williams there. I think Tuanzebe's been good. I've been impressed with Tuanzebe. I don't know what you guys think. I've been impressed with him. Tuanzebe and Donny and Amad Diallo are 3 players I think we want to see a little bit more, especially Tuanzebe and Donny, as we feel like they're good enough to start more games. Like Amad Diallo is like a player that you'd like. Dim Kai says, Alès Paris. I want PSG to beat Man City, I tell you that. So you've only had 2 shots on target. That is dead, isn't it? That is dead. We're going to take a throw on. 88 minutes play. Oh, that's a bit weird defending. Tellez just kicked it off, whatever. It's a corner to Granada over 88 minutes played. Ajax game is in the 90th minute. Maybe Ajax can get back in their game. But United, got a corner to defend. Hopefully they don't score. Obviously, I think we've won the game, but we've all been a bit slow on time wasting. I'm a bit like we're 3-0 up. Just give us something worth watching because it's been a boring game. Good goal, but boring game. So Granada to take the corner. Granada whip it in. Well done from Granada. Good cross. Tuanzebe gets it away. Amad to Donny. Can you play it back to James? Oh, James heads it on for Amad Diallo. Is Amad Diallo through? He's been fouled. He's been fouled. He's been fouled. He's been fouled. Is the ref blind? He got kicked in the back of the leg. He was through on goal. He got kicked in the back of the leg. Is the ref blind? That's so annoying. That was Amad Diallo's moment. And he gets kicked in. Nah, that's annoying. That was Ahmad's moment. Oh, United. Daniel James, just attack. Donny van der Beek. United, please score a goal. Donny van der Beek's running up the pitch. Donny gets it to Mata, who couldn't run at that ball more slowly, even though he's sprinting. He's so slow, Mata. Mata, what are you doing? Pass it. Mata, we're passing it all the way back. That's a dead pass from Mata. Tellez whips in a good cross. Goal! It's an own goal. We scored a goal. Yeah. It's an own goal, but you know what? They all count. I mean, I'd like one of our players. It's the Wolves player. It's the ex-Wolves player that scored for United. Maybe, it's Valero. The Wolves reject scores. That's nice. Let me have a look at the comments, but it's an own goal. Does that matter, or has it come off the ex-Wolves player? But own goal, get in. Van der Beek hit a shot off target and looked at Ollie like, God, I'm going to be benched again. Van der Beek's played very well. Mata's still a player. The ex-Wolves players get, the Wolves reject score for us. So it's 2-0 United. Own goal. Well, every goal counts. Man United needed a second goal. Yeah, phew. Guy says, haha, Wolves reject. Good goal. Does that goal matter, Alice? Looks like an own goal. Yeah, 2-0. We've got another goal to talk about. The build-up to that goal was really good. Obviously, Donny van de Beek, one of the players I mentioned a lot, involved in that. Tellers with a good cross. Mata there. You know, shame Amad Diallo didn't get that goal. Ken says Wolves keep on giving. You know, maybe Wolves needed that player to put the ball in the back of the net. You know, he's put the ball in the back of the net for United. Which team are we going to play next? It looks like we're going to play Roma in the next leg, but the Roma-Ajax leg goes down to 5 minutes. But this is the Amad Diallo foul. He makes contact with his legs. If Amad Diallo fall down there, that's a red card on Amad Diallo. They're showing the Amad Diallo thing. If Amad Diallo went down there, he would have been sent off. But Amad Diallo stays on his feet, doesn't get rewarded by it. If Amad Diallo goes down when he's fouled, they get sent off. That's the only thing. You know, if you don't fall over, VAR don't care. And that should have been a red. Good. But I feel a bit bad for Amad Diallo because, yeah, the ref is crap. Yeah, literally, he kicked Amad Diallo. He's through on goal. Amad Diallo stays on his feet, so they don't give anything. But that would have been a red card if he dived to the ground. That would have been a red card, which, you know, is bad because it's like if you dive to the ground, you get rewarded. But we're nearly at full time. It looks like it's going to be 2-1 for Manchester United. If you're not subscribed, subscribe because at 10:05 I'll be going live for my match reaction. So subscribe if you want to see my 5 things we learned. We're looking at the stats, doing a bit of player analysis on the game. We'll be talking about all the players. I'll be giving my thoughts. So I'll be live in about 20 minutes for my match reaction. Subscribe to that. Hit that like button. If you want Man United to win the Europa League, you have to hit that like button. If you want us to win the Europa League, hit that like button. But Matic, can we get one last goal before he blows the whistle? Donny van de Beek. He's played really well, let's be honest. Donny van de Beek, he's still going. Can he play Diallo in? He plays Diallo. Oh, Diallo! He takes it too early. That would have been the moment. Donny assists Diallo goal. That's all we asked for. But it is full time, everybody. Manchester United 2, Granada 0. Man United go through 4-0 on aggregate versus Granada. Granada played decent, to be fair to them. We weren't brilliant. You know, we got the job done. We scored 4 goals. You can't say we deserved to lose. Granada never really looked like scoring. We had the quality. But was it our best football? No, but we won the game 4-0. We're in the semi-final. I believe we are playing Roma in the semi-final. But if there are any updates on that, let me know. But Diallo going to be classy. Looks sick. Diallo looks really good. The only thing is, that player that fouled Diallo should have been sent off. And someone says Cavani has proven a more successful signing than Falcao and Sanchez put together. I agree with that. Yes, the ref was crap. But everybody, Manchester United are through to the semi-final. We all know Ole Gunnar Solskjaer loves a semi. But let's hope we win this time. Let's hope we win this time. We probably got Roma in the semi-final. I will just stay on to check who is in the semi-final. Let me go back and see who we have got in the semi-final. But it looks like we're going to play Roma in the semi-final. That game hasn't quite finished, but it looks like we're going to be playing Roma in the semi-final, which, you know, we're playing against Chris Smalling, we'll be playing against Mkhitaryan. It will be a difficult game. Let me know your thoughts on that. But as always, everybody, please hit that like button, subscribe down below. I'm going to be live in about 10 minutes' time for my map reaction, so you might as well stay tuned for that. You might as well hit that like button. You might as well subscribe down below. Thanks everybody for watching the stream. It wasn't a great game, but I'm going to talk about everything in my match reactions. If you're not subscribed and you want to see me react and talk about 5 things we learned from the game, you want to sort of see me talk about the stats, you want to see me talk about Donny's performance, do my player ratings and all of that, subscribe, hit that bell because we're going to be live at 10:05 for the match reaction. But thanks everybody for tuning into the stream. We are through to the semi-final. Let's not bottle another semi-final. Cheers for watching. Like, subscribe, bye. Let's get 100 likes.